Hello everyone, the other Jared here, continuing on with Outbreak Undead Zombie Nation session number 3. When we left our group, they had just met up with Chuck Norris, the Chuck Norris, who was the head of this stronghold you guys are at. Some were honored to meet him, others took a bolder stance to him, agreeing to help you guys draw the shadow blood, as he called it, away from the stronghold. You begin preparations. As you guys leave, you will hear the alarm bells sounding off and people lining the walls. You start walking towards the armory to gather supplies, and you suddenly feel dizzy. Everyone give me hold rolls. It's a basic skill. So, Alex, every roll you're going to make is going to be a basic attack roll, your first macro there. Unless I say it's a grapple oppose check, then you're going to roll that. But if I don't say that, it's always a basic attack roll. You click that, and you add your target number for that skill.
So do we not use, or I just haven't, this character sheet looks a little odd.
It does. It's a work in progress.
Okay, so we're not currently using that. That makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah. Don't use the character sheet on Roll20. That's just if you want to type something in that you want to be saved onto Roll20. Use the Excel spreadsheet.
No bonuses?
No bonuses, no. Okay, so 0 successes is a success in my book.
I'm sorry, what are we doing? Rolling, what am I rolling?
Basic attack roll, you're rolling hold. It's a basic
Why are you asking so many questions? Jesus.
Oh, and then I type in the target number.
Oh, that's me. I was trying to make it more simple, I guess, in that I made it more.
Bonuses, no pain/panic?
Yeah, if you're pain and panicked, you get a penalty. You'll know if you're in pain or panicked. It's always going to be no if unless I say otherwise. Okay.
I'm sorry. Which one am I rolling for one more time? I know basic attack roll is
hold, because it has the stats that I want in it.
Yeah, right under it.
It's essentially a will save without having.
And I get no bonuses.
No bonuses, no.
Not panic. Damn.
Holy nice. Okay. We'll get to the results of those rolls after I get to Alex here real quick. So Alex. Alex, so you guys are all driving this car when you got here. Unbeknownst to you, maybe you knew, for whatever reason, Alex was asleep in the back. Well, these alarms wake you up in the back of this truck that you're in. Just so it all makes sense, you guys all know each other from the original stronghold that we started in session 1.
Dane's machete does
but
not make it good.
Finally, you wake up from these alarms in the back seat of this vehicle. The windshield is cracked, and there is... Well, I'm pretty sure the head's been removed at this point, but there's blood stains all over it. And you're parked in this little lot with all these other little cars, and you just see people running all around you, lining the walls, and these bells ringing. And it kind of wakes you up. And because of that, that makes sense why you would fail, because you're just waking up. Everybody else is going to succeed. So here's what happens. So all of you guys experience kind of like a haze, like something is... I guess the best comparison would be if you're in a desert and you were to see a mirage, like kind of thing happening. But then you're just kind of like you rub your eyes or whatever, and then you're good. But Alex, you rub your eyes and the haze doesn't go away. And in fact, you see images start appearing in front of you walking down the street. And it's kind of fragmented, so they flash in and out, these visions. But you see this creepy-looking shadow walking towards... this group of people, not towards you, but just this group of people, and after a while, this vision will fade, but it lasts. Since you rolled -3, it's going to last like 3 minutes, I think I got a picture. Oh, let me put you guys on the map. Here's where you guys are. So you guys are in this town. Alex, you're like over here somewhere, and the rest of you guys are like over here. You just walked out of Chuck Norris's lair or whatever.
I'm mildly surprised the idiots that got us out of the car at the beginning didn't realize the guy in the back.
Maybe they were just like, he's passed out, there's no harm.
Oh, look, a dead body.
So I'm going to bring you to another map so I can show you something. Okay, so
Alex has been infected by the bad blood.
It's going to be nothing but darkness. But the shadow figure that you see, Alex, and this is only Alex that sees this, looks kind of like this.
Oh.
And it looks exactly like that. So, and you can actually see through it. And the eyes are red, not white. Here is some more other pictures of kind of what they look like.
Sort of like basic rundown of what's happened up to this point.
You can when you meet up with him because he is just waking up, so he has absolutely no idea.
Damn it, Jared! I have that picture in my Black Ocean file.
But as you look at it, you see the head kind of look towards you, Alex, and you see this face kind of pop out of it. And this is only for Alex to see, so I gotta do a little maneuvering here.
Ah, shit, it looks like me, doesn't it?
So... oh, crap.
It's after me because I saw it first.
Sorry.
We got bad blood.
Or maybe it's after Plinkett because Plinkett's an ass.
Alex, you see this picture there?
I do.
That's what the face looks like.
Can you move it over a little bit? Like a little bit over to the left? Because it's... oh, there, you guys see it now. Alright, we're good.
So this face kind of pops out of the underneath the hood and looks at you. And you see it kind of have this little grin on it. And then it starts walking towards you. I'm going to throw you on the map with everybody else.
Oh, crap! I know what it's after!
God, give me up.
Okay, so what is everybody doing?
Okay, so wait. Now, when we left off, Chuck Norris was taking us to get supplies, right?
Well, he stayed in. He said somebody you could either go to the building or somebody could escort you. We never really got to that point, but essentially, you guys are going to get equipment to draw this thing away. You don't know that it's here. Remember, he said sound the alarms because this thing's on the way. So these are the alarms that he said to sound. So you don't think anything's up. You just know that they're sounding the alarms to arm the walls.
Escorted or are we not? That's
when you go outside, somebody will point you to the building, and you'll know exactly where to go. It's like right across the street. It's right here. It's this building right here.
We have free reign to grab whatever we want, or what are we doing?
When you go in, he said just tell them what you need, and as long as it's within reason, they'll give it to you.
So the entire point is we are loading up and we are leaving, right? So are we grabbing the car?
You're trying to draw this
there, or?
shadow blood away from the compound.
Right, so we need our car, right? So is the car going to meet us there, or are we supposed to get it and then take it to the stockpile, or?
The car will... that's a good question. That was never actually answered. So
well,
let's go ahead and roll a D100 and say high or low. Or no, I'm sorry. If it's high, the car will be there waiting for you. If it's low, you have to carry this shit to the car or get a ride to the car. Right? Yeah. So just roll D100.
D100. Go! Yeah! Car's waiting there.
Okay, so the car is waiting there. So let's rewind a little bit. So Alex, you actually wake up and you would probably see them. The vision is still there. It's funny that all of you guys that are also there succeeded because you don't see this. But Alex, everything is the same for you except for now you see them as well. So
yeah, when do I know what my 4 successes gets me?
Oh no, you just you were able to like super resist what was happening to you.
Oh.
Like you were just like, no, this doesn't happen.
Not having it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The most I had to do was like rub my eyes and boom.
Yeah. Sometimes the most you can do is just succeed. you know, like you can't like
Although
you don't gain
my
telekinesis powers or anything like that. Yeah. So, all right. So what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
So the car is waiting for us at the place, right?
Yeah, it's waiting outside, ready, and the back's open, ready to load things in, and you'll see Alex's head pop up, and he looks like he's looking at something.
And we weren't escorted. Is there anybody there to talk to about like what we're?
Oh, there's people all around. Yeah, the armory's guarded, well guarded, and then there's people in the streets just wandering. I mean, it's a very crowded place.
The most trustworthy looking guard, and I say, Chuck Norris sent us over here to get supplies.
Oh yes, we're aware. Go ahead inside. The people, they'll help you in there.
Who the fuck is that? As I say it, I point and look in the back of the car.
I sort of look up and I'm kind of like confused. I'm like,
Blank.
Roll me a calm self, Alex. That now that you've seen this thing and it's looked at you.
Okay.
Do the rolls make sense, or do you need me to
Yes,
go through? Okay.
Fuck me in the dick.
Oh. Okay. You are panicked. So remember those rolls when they ask if you're panicked or whatever. You're now going to say yes until you solve this. So until somebody calms you down, or you can calm yourself down, you are panicked. So roleplay appropriately.
Holy fuck! Oh my! I fucking. Oh my god! What the fuck is so funny, Dan?
Nothing, man.
Also, Jared is there too, just so you know.
You know, you don't know what I saw. I saw this.
Oh, I didn't roll.
I saw this face and this fucking.
No, Alex is awake. Dumbass.
What?
Jeez.
What? I don't know what I saw. Like what? I just saw some face, and now I see you guys. I don't even know where I am. No, it was much prettier than yours. Oh my god. But I don't really know who you guys are. Who are you guys? Where am I? I don't know.
You know them. You know them from the compound.
You got in the car with us.
Yeah, you guys know each other. It's easier
then.
there.
You got drunk off your ass, started peeing everywhere.
Yeah, you were just passed out in the seat for whatever reason. If you don't like that introduction into the game, we can change it, but I just felt that was the easiest way to introduce you.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, I'm sorry. I forget. Oh my god. Whew, I just don't know what I saw. I saw something, and I'm really freaking the fuck out about it. There was this fucking demon shadow figure, and it was coming towards me, and I really don't know what it was, but it was.
I look over at the acquisitions guy. Can I get an anti-tank rifle?
Wait, are you asking me?
No, the requisitions guy.
Anti-tank rifle? They're like, you're gonna have to ask the guy who's in charge of inventory inside. We're just guards.
Oh, I thought I was inside.
No, you guys haven't walked inside yet.
Oh, okay. I yelled through the window, "Can I get in?"
I don't know what I saw, but it's wow. I was right here. It was literally here.
Here?
I see it, but it's just not really doing much. It's a faint figure. I just don't know what is happening.
I saw it too, Alex. You're not alone. And then, one of the guys are like, "Hey, is this guy with you? How come we didn't see him before?" And Jared will say, unless you guys will, he'll say that he's with us. And then Jared will say, "Yeah, I saw it too, and it was the exact same thing we saw before in the street that threw the head at the car."
Oh, so you assholes.
But Jared failed his hold roll, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm saying you guys didn't see it before. You all said I was crazy.
That's because you were crazy.
Crazy like a
If
fox.
you all failed your
related
spot
to whether or
check.
not you saw it or not, you're still crazy.
Now's not the time, guys. What the heck? I think it's in here. This is Jared talking.
Where is it? I'll punch it.
I don't know. It's the visions are fragmented. I don't see it anymore.
Quick, Alex, you're probably sleeping on my machete. Give it
Alex,
to me.
you're still seeing it. Jared only failed like by 1, so he only saw it
Oh.
for a minute. You're seeing it for 3 minutes, so you're still kind of seeing this thing move around.
Oh my god.
It's probably like right down here. This thing is probably at least like 8 to 10 foot tall. This figure.
I don't know where the I don't know what this is. Doesn't anybody else see this?
Why is
Right.
everybody I'm with fucking crazy? There's nothing in here.
You're a fucking moron. It's right there. It's right
Trolling me,
there.
I don't
We're off to a
see
great start.
shit.
Can I, like, see where he's looking and try to punch there?
Sure. Everybody give me spot checks. So just so you know, Alex, spot checks are basically perception. So they're going to be spot, hear, anything that has to do with perception. It's all the same roll. It's a basic skill.
And the continuation of people thinking I'm crazy
It's all right.
ensues.
So that's a basic.
Holy!
Oh my!
Fuck!
That can't be right.
Damn!
A
sorry, Jared,
oh
what
yeah, your
kind
skill
of
is
roll is
terrible.
it?
It's a spot. A spot.
I'm also
Uh,
paying.
This is the legendary
But is that
condition we
basic?
know
That's
as
under a
hot
basic-
pocket.
It's a basic skill. Yeah, it should be under your basic skills. It's down towards the
Basic
bottom.
attack, right?
Now, if I have Gestalt dice on it,
Yes.
do I put? Is it?
The total
Are there?
number, what's in the
Yeah, in the orange. Whatever's in the orange column, it's adding it all up.
Guys, before you interrupted me, I wanted to finish my question.
Put in the orange.
But the Gestalt dice, does that give me bonuses, or is bonuses still 0?
No. You won't get a bonus unless I say you get a bonus. No, the
Okay.
Gestalt dice are all included in the basic target number. 4 successes.
Come
on, baby!
Oh, you rolled 2.
You can also get bonuses if someone's assisting you, and your bonus will be their success.
Damn,
Wow.
dude. You both rolled 2s. Holy shit. Okay, oh, and another thing, if you roll a 69 in my games, it's considered a critical success. That's a rule we made up in the first edition because it was, I don't know, we were
I
all
don't
weird.
I don't think anyone rolled higher than like a 10. I don't think.
Well, you guys rolled 2 on the
Alex
dice.
rolled a 79.
Yeah, Alex rolled -9. That's just really bad. You have only. You should have more than 3 because your spot alone, the stat alone, is higher than 3. So I think you're looking at the wrong number there, Alex. You want the
I'm
number in
using
the
You look
orange?
at spot and you look at the yellow bar.
Yeah, the in the percentile column.
Oh, you don't put 3, you put 32?
No, the 3 is just the 3 and the 20 and the number under there are added
Under the
together.
Under the column at the top, it shows a percent sign.
Oh, I've been putting the number 3 in target number, not...
Oh no, that's just the bonus you're getting from another skill. Don't worry about the white columns. Only the orange.
Oh.
Needless to say, though, he did get a negative.
That's a success. Okay.
I don't care what it is. He rolled a 72.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we'll use the 79. It's fine, but at least you know now. Christy and Mr. Plinkett both rolled really, really, really well. You guys notice down the street. You see, well, first of all of you hear a scream. It sounds like an adult woman screaming. But those of you who succeeded, all of you who succeeded will see this. Will see the woman is basically watching as this person, doesn't look like a zombie, it looks like an actual human being, eating and ripping apart what you can only think is somebody this woman cares for, probably her husband or somebody she loves. So she's like screaming, and this thing is just ripping, or this person is ripping him apart. Christy and Mr. Plinkett, you guys see on this person that's ripping him apart, you see these little gobs of this red ooze. It looks and moves kind of like the blood that was coming out of the head that was thrown at the car, like it has a mind of its own.
So wait, who sees this?
The blood, or the ooze, whatever you want to call it, you and Mr. Plinkett.
Okay. Oh my god, you see that guy over there? He looks like a fruit gusher, just like There's stuff coming out of him. Do y'all see that?
A fruit
Somebody
gusher.
slit me a fucking LSD or something?
Also, he's eating someone.
Yeah, so now you guys look like crazy people.
Shit, this looks like the last porno I watched, except way less erotic. I'm just kidding. I'm turned on.
Gotta get that guru fix.
The fuck are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Talking about tits.
Do you not see that guy eating that other guy?
Listen, I don't know what's going on. I'm
I
still
walk
like.
over to the car, grab him by the top of the head, and slowly turn his head.
I don't see anything.
You guys
Oh, I
see.
thought it was
Oh,
the-
sorry. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
thought if
Sorry.
you pointed it out, other people could see it.
Oh yeah, if you guys point out this guy eating them, the rest of the group will be able to see it.
Yeah,
if they
I
focus
just
on
turned
it.
Alex's head with my hand, and I'm like, that.
Oh!
Yeah, and this doesn't look like a zombie. This looks like there's no rotten flesh. It looks like a normal person doing this.
I turned towards the guy who was being an ass to me earlier. I didn't know you guys were cannibals.
It's like, what'd you say? And before he can finish his sentence, the doors to the armory burst open, and people run out screaming. There's probably 5 people. Oh my gosh, get it off me! And they're smacking themselves, and then they fall on the ground. It's almost like they're on fire.
But are they on fire?
They are not on
No.
fire, but they are all covered in this red ooze.
I got a question out of sort of off topic here.
Mhm.
I mean, not off topic, but kind of
Out
Am
of
I
game?
still panicking?
Oh yeah, you're still panicked, and roll me a calm self. You can roll again.
Oh, now that I actually know what I'm actually doing this time around, maybe it'll be more than actually.
Yeah.
You,
maybe.
you get a critical fail. It's just
It's you roll worse. Yeah.
Would I still choose to be panicked during this calm self roll?
Yes, you are going to be panicked during it. Okay, 1 success. So you are no longer panicked. You calm yourself down. You're like, all right, you've been doing this for 2 years.
I slap him in the face.
Yeah. Whoosh. So you're cool now. But not the 5 people that ran out of the army. They are not cool right now. They are all panicked. And they are rolling around on the ground.
Can I stop one and be like, excuse me, what is going on?
Imagine trying to do that to somebody who was on fire. They're not going to be responding to you. They're going to be screaming in agony.
Sir!
Think it's time to do
I look
CPR?
through the door to try to see what's going on inside the armory.
Inside the armory, roll me a spot.
Cool.
It's very dark in there, for some reason. By the way, it's probably about 7 o'clock in the afternoon right now.
7 o'clock at night.
At night, yeah. Well, I mean, it's afternoon, technically. But yes, evening would be the appropriate word to use. You see that there's 3 figures in there, and they seem to be just kind of, it looks like they're kind of a blob form forming into a humanoid type of form. This is some sci-fi shit going on here. By the way, none of you have ever seen anything like this before in the 2 years you've been. So keep that in mind.
So we're just humanoids are just kind of just popping in and out.
Yeah, only Dane's character sees this because he rolled. Those of you who are looking in there can roll as well, but he specifically said he was looking in there to see what's going on. So.
What is my character doing while all this is happening? People are seeing a bunch
I don't
of
know.
shit and
What is your
nobody
character
sees the
doing?
same shit, so I don't know what's going on.
What is your
Yeah, what's a recap of who sees what, who notices what?
You see everything.
I guess I noticed blood on a person, of a girl screaming, and then Dane's seeing something else, and Alex is freaking out in the back of a truck. I'm just kind of lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
saw.
sorry, I spazzed out again. What?
It
Yes. Yeah. So okay, I apologize. So yeah, there's been a lot of rolls going on here. So you see, you don't see the figure. All you see is people panicking, and you see that this red goo or whatever is on this person that is eating this other person in front of the girl that's screaming. You see that,
I got that. Then I just kind of blanked out.
Oh no, I'm talking to Dan and Stephanie because they were confused as to what they saw.
Okay, so
unless you were specifically looking into the armory, then you don't see what I described to Dane. Dane, you see this like these 3 globs of goo that are kind of looking like they're starting to form into a humanoid shape. And again, none of you guys have ever seen anything like this before.
Okay, so we don't see the goo shaping into
No, because you're looking down the street. So you're looking right here down the street. And Dane is looking into the armory here. So you're looking in 2 different directions. If you want to look into the armory, you can give me a spot check to see what he sees. Because it's dark in there.
Sure, I'll give you a spot check.
Don't worry, after a couple of sessions, you guys have this down.
Well, what do you see, man?
Gummy bears.
Bouncing
Gummy
here
bears.
and there and everywhere.
I don't really see any gummy bears.
Human-sized gummy bears, man.
Ooh, I got no success.
Damn.
They don't taste like cough syrup.
I don't really see what you're seeing there, Dane.
I grab him, pull him over to me, turn his head again. There.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, this shit is fucking crazy. Okay.
Even when you grab his head and point it in there, you still don't see it, Alex.
I take out my flashlight.
So I go. Oh!
I don't see
shit. Dane, you're not grabbing on that.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, Alex. You got 1 success on that roll.
Yeah.
Oh, so then you see it. I apologize. I'm sorry. I thought you failed.
Oh,
you wouldn't need to turn his head if he saw it. That was what was throwing me off. I was like, well, he must have failed if he has to turn his head.
Now I get it. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Do these people talk? Like, do
no,
they
it
talk?
looks like they're forming. Like they're not even like it's down to their torso is formed. The rest is still forming. They're not even like they're just humanoid shaped.
Can I examine what they're made of or anything? Like,
looks like based off just your initial roll, and Dane, you would know this too. The red goo that you guys have been seeing.
This red goo is really causing some havoc around here, if you ask me. I wonder if these things are dangerous at all. Are they dangerous at all?
I bet.
Seems like it. Since you saw
They're zombie blood gelatin thing.
Yeah, because all of you guys see that there are 5 guys now on the ground that are acting like they're on fire that have this red stuff all over them.
Are these just people out in the street, or are these people at the, like...
No, they were in the armory, and they ran out of the armory, bursting the doors open with this red goo on them, and like they were on fire, and they're now in the street. In front of you.
I'm not getting my anti-tank rifle, am I?
I just want to suggest, maybe, as an option here, that we just get our shit and fucking go.
But, like...
Because,
shit's
maybe
going
warn
down
Chuck
right
Norris.
now, and I think that we should probably try to help Chuck Norris while we can. Okay, goodbye.
But, like, it came from the armory. Do you want us to seriously go inside the armory?
what else are we gonna do? Stand by while all these people fucking die?
I mean, that is...
We have much choice.
I guess we're going to the armory.
I know what to do!
If you guys
We
want
need
to
to
stay
fight
out here with your
people
dicks in
who
your
feel like they're on
hands,
fire with actual fire!
listen,
Whatever you wanna do.
Stand out here with your fucking twats in your hands, then by all means continue doing what you want to do. But I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna find myself something big that also explodes. And I'm not talking about Al's huge dick. And then he walks inside.
Hey, wait! I just want to show you my huge dick, and I run scary after.
Okay. So we got 2 that go inside. What about the rest
I'll
of
go
you?
inside the armory.
What about you, Dane?
Dane, don't be a frickin' fool.
Keep forgetting to roll for Jared.
Don't be an ass.
Oh.
These are the moments where I just think...
Jared's like, are they insane? He looks at you, Dane, like, what the hell are they doing?
I'm not even rolling for this. I'm just gonna nope on that one. I'm just not even gonna do
Alright, so those of you who went inside, I need initiatives.
Initiative.
So initiative's how it
I
rolls.
take my watch out of my pocket and I'm like, I wonder how long they'll last.
It's
So
a good
here's how I roll initiatives. This isn't how the book does. This is how I do it. So you do grapple opposed, and then the it says strength plus bonuses. Just do your perception. Whatever number is in your final perception in that orange column in your base perception.
That might actually be okay.
In column
Your final total or spew or just
in column F7, that number in that orange. I believe yours
Okay.
is a 29, Alex. You put that number in.
Wait. Now I'm lost. It's the spew total or the spew bonus?
This total.
Total.
Okay, just the total.
And then, for instance, and then whatever that number is going to be your initiative number.
Damn!
Wow.
I find it funny that the most out of shape guy.
I'm combat ready, motherfucker.
He just. Never mind.
Damn!
Wow, look at this guy.
How the fuck did the sleeping guy manage that?
Holy shit! I can see the zombie face now.
Oh, yeah.
I think
It's
black
all
on my-
dark.
Oh my god, there's a zombie face.
It's dark. I don't know if it's loading or.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be dark.
Oh, okay.
looks like a white square.
I don't have the armory scene prepared, so I got to prepare it for you.
Gotta prepare
I'm-
for it.
Well, they're doing that. I gotta go pop the trunk on our car and get my machetes.
Damn, look at those nipples.
Oh yeah. Dude, let me see yours.
Okay, so you guys, this is a rather large armory. I get that,
Why do I
but
have two of these guys? Why do I have one guy over here and the one guy over here?
you're supposed to be over here. Forget the ones in the dark.
What about the ones in the dark?
Well, we're in the dark on
Now
the
they
situation.
There you go.
Alright, easy enough.
Somebody from the fucking.
So this is the armory. So here's what you got. So let me go ahead and put you guys all on the initiatives, and you can type in what your initiative is. You roll for the zombie.
What are we gonna fucking do?
Not much.
Maybe hang out a little bit.
All right. So yeah, Christy and Mr. Plinkett, you can type it in on the left there on the turn order.
Oh, okay.
Whatever your initiative, whatever you rolled. I mean, I guess I could do it for you, but just for future reference, so you know how it works.
What the? Wait, my
You can-
91 is that what I'm supposed to type in?
Yeah, you're supposed to type in your 91.
Yeah.
It's already on the thing.
No. In your turn order.
in the turn order.
On the left side of the screen, there should be a turn order.
Shit, I see it. 91. Got it.
What an idiot.
I'm just.
Okay.
What's that?
All right, Alex, you're up first. You see these things form, and they don't look like zombies. They look more like this.
Woo!
Whoa, creepy.
Oh my gosh, that does not look like jelly.
So wait, these came out of the ground?
Yes, they're still
They
forming.
came out of people.
They they're up to their right below their torso, so their legs are starting to form now.
So are these the same red things that we saw outside?
They are you haven't seen any of these yet. You've seen the red goo, but it's only been in small quantities. These are made entirely out of that red goo.
Okay, I don't know who the fuck roofied me, but I'm impressed.
It was me.
God
It was
damn it,
totally
Jay.
me.
Alex, you're up
Could've
first.
just asked if I wanted to suck your dick, I would have done it.
So the way the book says it is you guys describe what you're doing, and then the next round is you doing it. But we're just going to do it like D&D, where you do and say.
Roll and then describe
Yeah, so-
whatever.
So whatever
Okay.
you're doing it now.
So I'm going to go up to this this peg-legged man. All right. Since he's not totally formed yet. Well, okay. Are these things totally formed at this point, or are they still?
No, it's up to their the top of their legs. Like their dick has just been formed.
Man, this guy's got a
How
huge
big
dick.
is it?
Yeah, it takes a
So-
while for that.
What do I? So I do damage roll.
Yeah, so you're going to do a basic attack roll. And you're going to do what you're under your equipment where your axe is, battle axe. You're going to do the number in the target number, the orange column.
I apologize if this has already been said, but how many formed up? Like 10?
There's 4 now. Well, I said 3 initially, but there was a 4th one that you guys didn't see by just looking through the door. You just didn't see it looking through the door.
Got it.
Alright, so, boom. Bonuses, no bonuses, right, Mr. Jared?
No bonuses.
Alright, and I'm not panicked. Fuck my cock, monglers. Fuck me in the dick.
Okay, so you just swing and it misses, or it just kind of like just takes off a little bit of the ooze, and the ooze just kind of like plops off, and then it starts walking towards the body and forms back into it.
Oh.
Mr. Blanket.
Okay.
Again, you've never seen anything like this before, so.
A basic attack roll, is that what you want from me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and do I have a target number?
Oh, yeah, it should be under your equipment that you're using, whatever weapon you're using.
Oh. Okay, and then, okay, got it.
Yeah, unless you're just like hitting with your fist, then it's your brawl, whatever your brawl
I'm
number is.
smacking him with the tip of my bell end. No bonuses, right?
Mm-hmm. And if it's melee, you need to move your character up to melee position to whatever zombie you're attacking.
It's not melee.
Okay,
well,
then never mind.
Right?
You're not what?
I'm not panicked, right?
You are not panicked, no.
Guys, check out this fucking amazing quickscope.
Nice. Which one are you attacking? Ping it.
The closest one to me.
So this one, maybe?
Yeah, that looks about right.
Okay, so you shoot it and its head splits in half, and then the entire ooze just kind of collapses into a puddle.
I just looked directly.
You've killed it as far as you know.
I looked directly at Steph's character without even looking at his head explode, and I just wink.
Alright, now it's their turn.
Okay, so this zombie here is still alive,
I need to
right?
put you in a square.
Oh, but one moved very...
Yeah, you were like in 4 different squares. I had to put you in a square.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay, so this is going to be a grapple oppose check. I need one from Mr. Plinkett, from what's her face, and from Christy, and from Alex.
Okay, a what roll? I'm sorry?
A grapple opposed, and you're going to add your strength number to it. So whatever is in the strength in the F6 column, I believe it is.
Well, my laziness is one
So
of my
you
character-defining
add
features.
the grapple number and the
Oh,
strength
that's right. I
number?
forget this system that actually has a grapple. Use your grapple number. I apologize.
Okay.
I'm used to the first edition.
roll?
I'm used to the first edition. Sorry. So yeah, grapple, because you're going to get that little bonus 2 from the thing. So whatever that number is in
just
that.
the grapple, or do I also do the strength?
No, just the grapple, because the grapple is incorporating your strength already.
Okay.
So it's going to be the F36.
Nice.
No bonuses?
Okay. No bonuses, no. I'm laughing at how terrible the first one rolled.
Oh,
And
wait.
the second
whoops.
one.
Sorry.
Okay.
So you use the grapple number, right? Okay, got it.
Yeah, this is a grapple oppose check.
Sorry, there we go.
Okay, so you guys all are able to avoid their grapple. These things move very slowly, because they're still trying to form, and that's what they're focusing most of their effort on. But as they try to grab you, you're just like, just dodge. It's pretty easy, and that's their turn. Christy.
All right.
Dane, you can roll to see if you see this action going on at any time. By the way, but go ahead, Christy.
Could you refresh? Because I have no equipment for melee attack, so
Okay.
all I have was my gun, right?
Well, you can melee with your gun.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, you can actually use it as a defensive weapon if you want, and add it to your strength, but you unload the entire clip. You didn't have to because you made the roll, but you can actually shoot point blank, no problem.
Oh, I can.
I'll actually give you a bonus if you shoot point blank.
Oh, repeat that again. Sorry.
I'll give you a bonus if you shoot point blank.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, I'll shoot point blank. Now I have numbers here: 20, 15, 10. I used 20, right? Because...
Yeah, it's close range. So anything below 30 feet is going to be that first close range.
Okay.
So use that number, add 10 to it.
Add 10 to it. Okay, so how do I do this in like roll 20? Like, is it obviously it's basic attack roll?
Yeah.
But target number, what is
It
that
should
exactly?
be, if
that
you look on your
damage?
character sheet, it should say under the target number column what the target number is for that weapon.
I do not have anything written down for the target number.
Wait, if you scroll down to the equipment.
Scroll down. In my Excel character
Yeah,
sheet?
if you scroll down, I don't know what version you're using. You may be using an older version. The newest one has the equipment listed there.
I mean, I have a space for target number, but nothing's written in there. All I have in
Okay,
equipment
so then
skills
it's going
is-
to be your close number, your third, whatever that number is in lethality, your close number plus your ranged attack. Those two numbers added together is going to be your target number.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be all right. 20 plus 4. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, I don't have your
34,
character
alright.
sheet, so
So it'll be 34, and then you said plus 10, right?
plus 10, so it's going to be
Okay, so it'll be 44. Okay, got it. Got it.
And then you
Alright.
get whatever the FC is. So you get, if it's FC2, you can do it twice, but the more you shoot, the more penalties you take. But we'll get into that if you don't make the first shot.
Okay.
So roll the first one.
Alright, first shot. Here we go.
Oh,
2
wait.
successes.
You blow it, like you stick the gun to its head and you say something cool, and you blow it, and then this red ooze just spreads all over the wall and starts crawling down, and this thing just falls into a puddle.
I feel like I'm in a Fruit Gushers commercial. Like,
Oh
seriously.
my gosh. Alright, Alex, your turn. Dane, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you could roll a spot to see what's going on, unless you just don't care.
He wants us
Oh,
to
I thought I
die.
could see it. I thought I could see in there anyway. Okay, hold on.
You can, but you're right. You do. You see all of this happening, so you can intervene whenever you want. But you just need to roll initiative if you want to intervene.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. So, Alex, what are you
I'm gonna
doing?
go. Yeah, but I got my machete from out of the back of the truck. And okay. Hey
Oh.
guys, are you effing up yet?
All right, roll initiative if you're gonna
Yes,
take
we
part
are.
of this.
Okay, so what do I do?
It's grapple opposed check. I should probably put initiative on there too, shouldn't I? Grapple opposed check, and then add your perception number, not bonus perception, whatever your perception
Perception
is. Yeah,
bitch.
spew total.
Okay.
But meanwhile, while he's doing that, Alex, it's your turn.
Sounds good. What I'm gonna fucking do at this point is I'm gonna try to kick his dick in again with my my battle axe that I managed to make better. So so I use the basic attack roll, right? And the target number I use is the spew total in the target in the F7, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bonuses none. What the fuck?
Get fucking wrecked, son.
Oh no, Alex!
Oh, you rolled a 92. That's terrible. So this was to attack. Yeah, you actually go to swing your battle axe, and it goes like it still misses this thing, but the momentum makes it go back, and it actually nicks your own leg. Roll me a
Damn it.
D6.
Fuck me. Hey!
You do 6 damage to yourself.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it helps to have the dice roller open if you just need to roll those just random dice sometimes. It's if you look on the left toolbar, it's the second from the bottom. It looks like a picture of a D20. If you
So
click
where do
that,
I,
you can
Where do I,
just on your health. Don't replace the 42 because that's auto calculated. Just underneath of it, just you can write the amount of damage you've taken or whatever, or you can just double click on your character and under bar 1 you can write your total hit points and how many you have. However you want to keep track of it. Yeah, now that I know what your points are, you can do like a 42 there. But anyways, so Mr. Plink, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the nearest zombie.
And the words of Mr. Plinkin. Holy fucking shit.
Holy fucking shit. Basic attack roll.
Yes, that's me trying to copy him.
You were pretty close. You just had to add a little more boring. Just kind of
A little more boring.
There
I
you go.
edited it for you, Alex, just to kind of give you an idea. Whoop. What is it saying?
Okay, blah 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 blah. Tech number, type it in. No bonuses.
Being weird.
Panicked currently, I don't think. 2 successes.
Oh well, sorry. We'll worry about it later. Okay, so 2 successes. Describe your kill.
How close is he to me? He's like right on me, right?
Yep.
He's like literally right on me. I look towards Steph's character, and I say, "Check this out, sweetheart." And I put the fucking pistol or magnum, whatever you call it, directly to the zombie's head, and I just pulled the trigger, and its brains blow out of its fucking skull.
It doesn't really have brains. It's just pretty much all made up of this
whatever
goo.
would have been its brains blow out of its skull.
And keep track of your ammo. FYI.
I've used 2 shots.
Okay, yeah. And that's your turn. It's the zombie's turn. So one attack on you. Alex, give me a grapple opposed.
Grapple opposed for my dick, right? So I use the strength bonus from what again?
Just your strength. Just use your grapple, whatever your grapple number is.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And you need to beat a 99.
Oh, good.
Okay. This thing is gonna grab you and try to bite you. Oh, okay. It does. I need to roll where it's biting you first. It is biting you. I should have this open. It's biting you in the neck.
Damn, in the neck, dude.
So what is your neck? Roll bite resistance for your neck. The target number is your bite resistance for your neck.
Which backer do I use?
It's just basic attack roll.
Okay, and it's just whatever. It's the bite resistant or the bite.
Yeah, if you go up on your character sheet under your defenses, it says bite resistance, and it's auto for the neck. It should auto calculate it.
Can I ask if Steph's character has been impressed by either of the 2 awesome things I've done so far?
Can I roll for that?
You can roll to kind of like insight to see if
Insight? Okay, let's see.
there's not a specific roll for it. It's
what the I'm done with this
I know,
game, dude.
I know,
Don't-
but I was just seeing what would be best, like... resist diplomacy?
Wait,
I think your bite resistance should be more than 15.
Wait,
You're 15 plus 13, so
Wait, why is it 15 plus 13?
because you get a natural bite resistance for just.
It's basic attack roll?
So it's your perception divided by 2, so it's 26 divided by 2, which is 13, plus the bite resistance you're getting for that equipment, which is 15. So, yeah, that's my bad. The formula isn't right. So it should be 13 plus 15. So
Oh, okay.
reroll
okay,
that.
Okay. 20. Okay.
But yeah, this system is brutal.
Damn, dude, you're just having bad luck today, Al.
Okay, so do you, subtract 6 damage.
6 more damage. Oh, good.
Oh no, just the 6. Yeah, you rolled a 6 on the from him attacking you, and I need to roll on this chart.
Just go back and sleep in the car.
Yeah, sorry, this sucks. These guys aren't a joke.
I'm just happy I'm rolling good today.
Yeah, but somebody always rolls bad. It's a roll 20 thing. Okay, so we'll get to that. Right now it's Dane's turn. While we're working on this, there's one zombie, quote unquote zombie left. Yeah, well, at least now you know where to spend some of those Gestalt dice. Hello? Dane? Oh, okay.
Fuck! He passed out!
He died.
What? Okay, what if he has like narcolepsy?
That's even better.
I want that.
I love it. We should add that into his character.
We really should. It's fun.
Sorry, I had a...
Damn it, random pass out phobia.
What? Is that something you suffer from? Ow.
Yeah, I do actually from time to time.
How often would you say?
Once a year.
Some serious time to time.
Sorry, probably not the best moment to spaz out right when you're about to hit something.
We've decided you have narcolepsy.
Mm-hmm.
What? We've decided while you were sleeping.
Wow.
It's your turn, Dane, by the way, so...
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try to cut this thing off, Alex. So...
Wait, so I never really quite understood. Do I take now a total of 12 damage, or do I take a total of 6?
You took the 6 from hitting yourself with the axe, and then the 6 from the zombie bite.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm hitting it with the machete. How do I do this?
You roll basic attack roll, and then your target number should be auto-calculated on your sheet.
Okay.
Under the equipment.
So...
If we did it right.
We did. I just remember when you had me update the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it updated for this one.
Okay, it's just your your close range, lethality plus your melee.
Yeah, but the machete's range thing is 20, right?
I believe so.
Okay. So... I'm messing up. Hold on. I'm not doing this.
That's alright. Well, it takes a few sessions to get used to it.
Oh!
Is that right?
Damn, this one that's attacking Alex is just good at dodging you.
Yeah. So, roll me a d6.
Nimble for a zombie thing.
I didn't critically fail, though.
5 failures or more is critical failure.
Oh, I thought you said... Okay.
No, six is also a critical failure.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you go to hit this thing and it's very jelly, and you in the momentum of your swing again, you go through the gel and hit yourself.
Guys, I think this one's the boss.
Christy.
Bad luck.
Okay.
Damn it, I can't find the damn chart.
I bring out my gun and shoot with my gun.
Okay.
Alright. Make sure it's the right number over here. Okay. Now, how much distance away, for my, like, highest, like, damage, 20, how much distance? Like, okay, what number should I use? 20, 50?
Yeah, you're always going to be using your close number. No matter where you are in here, it's going to be close range for your gun.
Oh, okay, so this is, okay, everything in here
it's
is close
30
range.
foot.
Okay,
Yeah.
30 foot, got it. Alright, oh, okay.
Okay, and another thing is you can use it as a defensive weapon, which means you could unload. If you're at point blank, you can unload your entire clip on it, and essentially with a zombie like this, get an auto kill. Other zombies you won't, but these mukes you will.
Oh, okay, so I have like...
You have to unload your entire clip though for your gun.
Is that... Okay, because here I have written 4 FC, fire count. Is that my entire clip?
Yeah, you get rid... This is your entire turn, so you don't get the FCs or anything. Your entire turn is just unloading your clip point blank at this thing's face. So
when
you'd
does
have to...
FC take place then?
Well, if she wasn't doing that, she would get 2 shots. So you missed there, you would get another shot.
Okay, so, but I can... Okay, but I would like to have... What situations would I have... Sorry. What situations would I have where I'd be able to unload my entire clip?
You have to be in melee. You have to be right next to him.
Okay.
So you would go up to him, And I think normally the rule is it's a defensive weapon, so it's a defensive thing. But since I already said it wasn't, basically you just get up next to him and you spend your turn, and you spend all of the ammo in your clip. So your next turn is going to be reloading your weapon if it's not dead.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, I'd like to do that then.
Yeah, but since it's a muke zombie, you can just unload your entire clip and it's dead, because all you need to do is 1 damage to these and they're dead. So.
Okay. All right. All right. Then I like to do that. So do I need a roll for that, or?
No, you just reduce your entire clip. However many ammo your gun clip holds, reduce that much ammo. And your gun is, like, you shoot until it goes click, 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 click. So you just unload.
Okay. Alright, give me a second. Hold on.
Basically,
do I even
all
have
the bullets and it's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, question.
It's give and take.
We're keeping ammo count in here?
Yes.
Or...
This is a survival horror. Keeping an ammo count is critical.
I just realized that I... Give me a second.
Yeah.
She's already shot it once.
I already shot it once, so...
We're keeping track of ammo, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 clip, obviously, at least, with my
yes.
Desert Eagle. How do I have nothing else? Is it just the clip inside of it?
Yeah, because because ammo is the hardest thing to find. It's harder to find than medicine in the outbreak. So you've used up all of your ammo except for your 1 clip in your travels.
Okay,
but lucky for you guys, you're in a freaking armory. So.
Okay, so we can just refill here.
Well,
so
yeah.
I have 7 ammo max, and I used 2 shots, so I have 5 more shots, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But this thing's dead. Combat's over. So
everything's
dead. Yeah, because she unloaded, so she's expended all of her ammo. But this thing's dead.
Oh god, it shot right through.
So she went up there and she's like, "Just die, just die!" And she like shoots like 10 shots or however much her gun can hold. What?
But did she do some like John Woo shit? Did like
she can describe it however she wants.
It exploded.
All right, she goes up there, unloads, and it explodes.
Blew up.
Just explodes.
There were so many bullets in it that it caused some kind of chemical reaction or something and blew up.
Okay, so another thing is keep track of the zombies you kill. For every 10 zombies you kill, you get a +1 to your zombie kill percentage.
This
for
is
that
a lot
for that
of
weapon.
Information to write down, Jared.
I realize that you don't have to keep track of all of it, but for your like favorite weapon, the weapon you use the most, keep track of the kills, because for every 10 kills you get more, you get better with it.
I wish there was like a notes section in my Excel spreadsheet that I can use.
Yeah, it's a early version. We're working on it.
Okay.
When it's done, it'll be badass. But until then,
all right.
Until then, it sucks. So.
Until then, it sucks major balls. Yes, I agree. But it's better than nothing.
All right, wait. I need to grab another.
Okay. So I promise that will be the most difficult, like, combat, because you guys will hopefully get a rhythm for it, and it does take like a few sessions to get used to it.
Has had terrible rolls. I'm actually really impressed.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
Roll20
far
always screws
right?
somebody. It's Alex this session. So next session it may be somebody else.
Better not be me, or I'll be seriously upset.
Jared.
Yeah, sure. What?
So currently my zombie count is 2, right? Because I killed that 1 zombie earlier, and then this one counts as well, right?
Yeah, so there's 4 zombies in there. Yeah, I think you got 2 of them, and then yeah. So.
All right. Second question: do you have any idea how much ammo my gun holds?
What is your gun?
It's a 9mm, I think, basic handgun here.
Okay, well, we'll find out. But while I'm looking this up, combat is over. You guys are free to do what you want.
Okay.
You guys are in an armory. You guys are going to have 9 resources worth of ammo and guns. So essentially what that means is you guys get 9 CUs worth of you know,
you're going to have to let
weapons.
me know what...
Looted everything you can out of this. And what you guys decided is what's here. Okay. And I could be a dick and just roll and tell you what you get, but I like to be nice and let you guys choose. So, so yeah, you guys loot this place, and you guys hear screaming outside and gunfire.
Wait, hold up.
We haven't finished yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm not keeping track of what you guys are using.
I spazzed out again. Okay, so by giving him the rifle and the 1 mag I had, that means he only used 1 for the scope. Steph has used. Hold on.
I'm sorry, this is so complicated, guys.
That's okay.
Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so that means we've used a total of 3 so far. Alex, what are you getting?
I think we still... Okay, is Steph using... How many was Steph originally planning on using? Because I think we have...
2 resources is
Okay.
what I'm using. 2 clips of ammo.
We've
Okay.
used 3 of 9 so far.
Wait.
We-
We've used 3 of 9. So
Dan's
that
used
means
3, and she's used 2, so actually you've used
No.
5.
Dan,
No, I used one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're taking...
I
I'm
took-
sorry. So you're not taking a
Yeah,
rifle,
I
you're
took
taking his rifle.
Blastus's rifle.
I
and
got you.
took the
I
scope.
got you. I got you. I thought you only took his rifle ammo.
Okay, so technically Steph is... Okay, so Steph and I have total of 6 to share between.
Yes.
And so whatever you want to use, Steph, that's fine. I was just
No.
going to get...
No. Steph's already done her
Oh.
turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
so
used
it's
2.
you
Between the
two.
two of
She's used
us.
So
2,
it's-
so...
It's 3 and 3, or 4 and 2, or whatever. 1 and
Why
5.
the fuck are we standing around in here while other people are dying?
Well, you're actually not. You're just going in here, you see what's here, and you're grabbing it, and you're running out.
Better,
But it just
Bucket.
takes a long time
We're not
out of game.
really
Yeah.
doing this conversation. We're all just standing around like a bunch
It's
of
a-
nimrods.
I'd imagine like all of us like are bickering about like resources and CU.
There is a lot
And
more
there's
I'd like
just,
to get to, though, so...
children in the background just being like, "Oh God! If only someone would stop dealing with ammo and CU."
If you guys just want to, like...
it's like, fuck off, baby! I hate you.
If you guys just want to write down what you have left and decide later, that's fine. But there's a lot more I want to get to before Alex is going to crap out on us.
Piece the fuck
So,
Alex, if you want the crossbow and some arrows, take it. I'll just
Well,
use
I mean,
whatever's
there's
left.
6 between you two, right?
Yeah,
So just divvy
so
it up. 3
there's
and
bows,
Al gets 3.
there's
Well,
compound
the crossbow
bows.
is 3.
Yeah, well, there's bows, compound bows, crossbows. The compound bow and the bow is only 2, but the crossbow is 3.
What do you want, Al?
I
So
want a crossbow.
that's
Okay, so
3.
you get
But that's okay.
Crossbow with no ammo.
Crossbow is arguably the best, one of the better, because it's silent.
Because Plastic,
Silent
you
range.
just gave up your rifle, so you need something, man. You gotta have something.
Okay, so Alex gets the crossbow. That leaves 3. I get an ammo thing worth of crossbow shit.
Okay.
And I throw it at Alex because don't get something without ammo, you dumbass.
Okay, so you have 2
well,
things. Are you gonna go for like a handgun or something?
I don't. That would be a handgun without ammo.
A handgun is 2 CU?
I just want
Jared,
to try
what's
to
a
get this
handgun?
over with.
Wait,
Here,
no, there's
if
a
you
bow,
want- if you want, I
bow,
can-
compound bow, and crossbow. Crossbow is 3 CU.
But how much is a handgun?
Oh, a handgun. I thought you said hand bow. I don't know why I thought you said that, but a handgun is just 1
Fuck is
CU.
a handbow?
A hand.
And you know where you just
I will become
I'm used to D&D where they have the hand crossbow.
demon
No,
hunter class from Diablo.
a handgun is just 1 CU.
Okay, so
Just think about how many hands it takes to carry it, and that's kind of where you're coming
maybe get a
from.
handgun and a fucking clip or something, or 2
Yeah,
clips or something you already have.
Jared, in your opinion, which handgun is technically the best?
45.
Okay, I'll go with that.
But a 45 is actually. Oh no, I'm sorry. Never mind. I take that back. That's 1.
Okay,
All right, so
he
you could
gets a
just find
45
this
and a clip.
nice,
Jared,
shiny
you're a character,
45.
right?
Yeah, but he's
Does he not
NPC.
get fucking shit from
He
you?
just now comes in after you guys loot everything, like,
Okay.
oh, there's nothing left, and then he walks back out.
Ah, shit!
I'm just an NPC.
What a fucking idiot. Sorry, this is a PG podcast. What a fucking idiot!
No, it's not. So, how many resources you guys have left?
Nothing.
None.
Okay. Don't worry, the next time we get into this situation, you guys spend the resources like nobody's business. Alright, so you guys are done in here, you go outside, I assume. I'm sorry?
What are things that my girlfriend said the last time we had sex?
Well,
I'm
yeah,
just
of course.
kidding. We've never had sex. All right, keep going.
Anyway, so you guys are done in the armory. I assume you go back out into the chaos. Now, chaos is ensued. It appears that there are quote-unquote zombies inside of the structure, and people are frantically trying to fight them. There seems to be a lot of them. But your car is right there.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Does Al still see this thing that nobody
No,
else sees?
his 3 minutes has just ended.
Okay, shit.
I'm gonna be really honest. I kind of get the feeling like our car's not safe. You know, because it's the cause of this shit.
Well, if you remember, we're supposed to take the thing away from this place, so it's probably best to have the most attractive vehicle that we can think of.
Everybody give me a hold check.
Son of a
Okay.
bitch, Jared!
Those of you who failed last time, Alex, I believe, is the only one that failed, and Jared will give yourself a bonus of 10 to it.
Is that a grapple opposed or a regular base?
It's an actual skill, hold.
No, but like, is it...
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a basic attack roll unless I say otherwise. Always a basic attack roll.
Just making sure, buddy.
I will tell you if it's a grapple opposed.
I'll get that.
Wow, even with the bonus, I'm fucking done.
Get the fuck down.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you roll a 96. That's pretty bad.
Come on, baby! Wait, I have a bonus.
Just do the twist.
Damn it, mother!
Come on, baby.
So, I think everyone, let's see Jared here. Yeah, so everyone except for Dane. So now, Dane was the crazy one. Now you guys get a turn. All of you see the shadow thing again, and it seems to be heading towards the Alex Jared area. You can see that it's looking in that direction, and it's walking very slowly. Again, this thing's like 7 to 8 foot tall shadow.
Don't worry, guys. I've seen the movie It Follows. Let's get in the car and just drive.
Is that the one where it's like passed on by sex?
It is the one where it's passed on by sex. Not that I've ever...
That movie disturbed
Yeah,
me.
that movie has led to no inspiration in this. Just so you know.
Well, let's drive anyways.
So you
Wait.
see
No,
this.
I can see it now. Plinkett says that, and I'm like, did Dan and Jared have sex?
You see this woman
I had
here
sex with Jared's mom.
looks dead on like this. She runs up, and she apparently sees this thing too, and she goes to shoot it with a shotgun. Goes right through this thing, and this thing grabs her by the neck, and you see these claws form. And I'm sorry, I have pictures like all over the place, so I'm gonna have to move you between pages.
Let me guess.
I don't know when you're gonna give me permission
You
to
invited
move.
this person into the story just to kill them.
Yeah, I don't know when you give me permission to move, but as soon as Plinkett sees how pretty she is, he just fucking sprints directly.
It looks like that now. Yes, I know that's from Dead
There's a weird moment
Space.
where I'm like, why is that girl floating?
Yeah, so he grabs her. Oh yeah, you're still kind of like, I mean, everybody has this hazy, fizzly feeling, like, you know, kind of like they're static. You're just not seeing anything. They are. But so essentially you're just seeing this woman being raised in the air, and
So
then
nobody sees the monster, or does somebody?
no,
see it?
everybody except for Dane
I'm
sees
the
it.
only one that doesn't.
And then
God
that kind of
damn.
happens as it just like kind of rips this claw through her head, and her mouth is like her bottom jaw is like moving up and down, almost like she's trying to talk, but it's like jittery, and her eyes roll to the back of her head, and you see her kind of go lifeless, and then all of a sudden life springs into her, and she seems different.
Damn it! Plinkett wanted to save her. When she seems different, Plinkett says, "Wow, I'm getting a flashback to me and my wife after we were married."
You say that, but then everybody who sees it, so everybody but Dane needs to roll me a calm self.
But
Technically, this means I'm still the crazy one. Now I'm
that
the
a
only one who
basic roll?
doesn't see it.
Yeah.
that's a basic roll, right?
There you go.
You technically
Alex
see
made
it.
one.
Hey.
Is that a
Hey.
fucking basic
Yes,
roll?
it's basic until he
Dan.
says otherwise.
Dan,
Okay.
if you look at your chart, it's under basic skills.
Okay, and that's... And am I panicked currently? Or is this deciding whether
This
or not
is
I'll be
deciding whether you're going to be
This is
panicked.
deciding.
Christy,
I
you're
see.
panicked.
What, and Jared?
Yeah?
Jared, are you freaking out?
Oh yeah, gotta roll. I keep forgetting to roll for Jared.
Freaking out!
Jared is fine.
Cool. So Steph's
All right, so
the
though
only one freaking
now
out.
you guys can you guys have seconds to decide what you're gonna do. So what are you guys doing? This thing is coming close.
The thing or the girl?
The thing has the girl, so both.
So he's still holding her.
Yeah, she's kind of like he's stuck his like claws in her head, and she's dangling in the air by his claw.
And how big is this thing? You said like 9 feet?
It's like 7 or 8 feet tall, somewhere around that area.
I don't know about you guys, but I really think that we should probably try to leave this thing away from this.
Good idea. Let's all hop in the car and get out. Also, I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
Who has very, very good calm other?
I have 39, calm mother.
I slowly turn towards Blinkus.
I have...
I'm like shaking like a chihuahua.
You guys will all see this.
yeah,
face.
mine's only 39, or sorry, 30 call other, so I don't
Oh.
shit.
Call other.
Damn, I have.
Call
40. Why
mother.
do I have the best?
There is
Calling
one other.
mother.
You see it. You see this. The
Thanks,
face kind of
Siri.
do this. So
I mean, thanks,
it's
Siri.
like it looks like he's got a plastic bag wrapped around him, but it's more of him sucking something from this woman, like an essence almost.
Holy
So.
Shit!
Out, Jared.
We get
Jared,
it. You're
I'm
freaking
not
out.
gonna I'm not gonna fucking lie
Okay.
to you right now. The picture you just threw up on the screen, I swear to Jesus Christ that I saw in my dreams like 2 nights ago.
That's
I'm not
Oh, man.
fucking kidding you. Like, it's
Crazy.
almost identical. I'm kind of scared.
Okay, cool. That's what we're going for.
roll calm self.
A roll fucking explode in terror.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
We're
We're
freaking
getting
out.
in the car, or at least that's what I suggested.
I'm just shaking and not.
We
Okay.
get it. You're freaking out.
Everybody's in the car. Who's driving?
I'm driving.
Okay.
What's your drive? Let me ask.
Doesn't matter if he jumps in the driver's seat, then he's the one whose check we're using.
Well,
so.
I suggested that we all leave, so
Oh,
while
he's-
I was suggesting and everybody else was contemplating, I jumped in the driver's seat. But if everybody else gets in the vehicle, and I mean everybody else, I can ask if somebody prefers to drive, but unless they say yes, I'm going to drive.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you don't have that much time to like trade seats if somebody else decides to drive.
So Dan's
It's
driving.
kind of a now or never kind of situation.
So Plunkett's driving.
Okay, so roll me a drive check because you are essentially peeling out. Like there is
This
no
is gonna
like
be
taking it
bad.
slow.
I'm just going to say before I even roll.
Well, you're not panicked, so
and-
you don't need to worry about that penalty.
Okay, but I'm still. It's a light truck or sedan. What are we driving?
I forget what we
Obviously
said it
then.
was. Yeah, I
it
think it's
doesn't
a
really
sedan.
matter because all my drive is the same number.
It doesn't matter then. Just roll one of them.
What is it?
We'll just do light truck
But I also
or sedan.
say I'm going to say this before I even roll. Before I say, Plinkett looks back at everybody in the vehicle and goes, "I'm fucking drunk right now, so sorry in advance."
Jared gets
And,
out of the vehicle. No, I'm just kidding. No. All right. So
And then Plinkett drives.
this could
and
be
he rolls
interesting.
that, and I'm not panicked.
Okay.
It's like a fucking badass.
So you peel out, and then there's these just like dead bodies all over the place that you just like weave in and out of, and you just start driving, and you actually like hit one of these quote unquote zombies on your drive out, and you just floor it out of here.
And you just hear Plinkett while he's just pedaling the metal, be like, "I'm in a fugue state," and then they just pull out.
And you're just like flooring it out of here, and people are screaming. Like you guys, everybody roll me empathy. This is straight up empathy. So whatever your number is for your empathy is your target number. Simple
I feel
as
like
that.
a fucking dick for asking, but that's a basic attack roll, right?
Yes.
I feel
Basic
drunk.
attack roll until he says otherwise.
Thank you.
Just so
I'm
we didn't know
gonna
that.
fail this miserably. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Failing in this situation can actually be good. Failing empathy
I
can be
failed
good.
fucking terribly, so I hope it's good.
Okay, so all of you guys
Technically-
fail. You guys see countless people who are struggling to take out these zombies and who could really use some help, but you guys have no empathy for them whatsoever. You're like, fuck you!
Fucking idiots shouldn't have gotten eaten.
Jared does. Jared's like, hey, we need to help these people, and before it's just too late. He's like, you're just gunning it.
Shut up, Jared!
We need to help these people.
Fuck!
So you just bolt past all of these people who are just being ripped to shreds. Like, it's just a disastrous scene. Especially you, Mr. Plinkett. It's funny you're the driver because you have the least amount of empathy for these people being ripped to shreds.
I'm too busy going like, holy shit!
Yeah, you're kind of like better them than me. And you floor it, and you get to the gate, and you have to stop and open the gate.
Quick question.
What?
Before I get to the gate, can I roll a perception to see if the thing is following us?
Yeah, everybody can roll a spot.
Okay, so basic attack roll spot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always basic attack roll until he says otherwise.
I'm just gonna keep asking because I'm a dick.
Damn, I feel bad. Alex is rolling so bad.
Whoa.
Really not too good.
Holy shit!
It's
I must have rolled
Kind of how the system
bad.
starts out, though.
Wait, what the fuck? I must have rolled
Perfectly
really
safe,
bad.
guys.
My
Guys know where to
spot-
put your Gestalt dice now.
My spot is fucking 64, and I got -6. I must have rolled really bad. Holy
78,
shit.
and you put 26 as your target number.
Did I really put 26?
Yeah,
Can
that's
I
what it
re-roll?
says.
Fucking idiot.
Can I re-roll? Because I typed it in wrong.
Fuck no, you can't.
Well, you
That's
can
up
just.
to Jared. He's the boss. of
Well,
the
just
sauce.
you rolled a 78, whatever the number should be.
Okay, so if I roll a 78 and my number is 64, is that like a -1?
Yeah, it's still one failure. It's just not as bad.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. I
It's
fucked
not
up.
critical, which is this is a good thing. So, all right. So,
Like an idiot.
okay. So, wait, did anybody succeed? No. Funny how that works.
Yes.
Sometimes the system is kind of a dick.
I'm too busy
Um,
like slamming the pedal to the metal and just getting all
Yeah,
my-
there's like debris behind you. There's like debris and smoke and just all sorts of like blood being squirted in the air from you just
Plinkett's
ramming over
just, like,
people.
slamming on the gas. He's like, "Are
Yeah.
you seeing this?" Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't even-
So there's like the visibility is like almost zero at this point based on your rolls, and you get to the gate and the gate is closed and somebody or you gotta get out to open the gate. It's a manual gate. It's not automatic, so
Staff, seeing as the gate's so
you can
low,
try and plow through it, but that's your decision.
Wait, Dad,
Dad
again?
is panicking right
I'm
now.
panicking still, so I can't really do it.
Somebody. Oh, by the way, whoever's not driving can roll calm other for her. Well, actually, you can roll it too. You can try and calm her
I'll
if you
roll
want.
it. I'll probably fail, but I'll
Yeah,
roll
and you can roll calm self too, Christy. You can try and calm
Everyone,
yourself.
roll to
Come
try
stop.
to fix her.
it. My calm other is so bad. If I get this correct, I'm gonna be really impressed.
Yeah, you don't seem like the calm other kind of.
I made myself work.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I expected.
that's the risk you take, I guess. You're not helping yourself.
Mr. Lincoln just looks back and he's just like, "Fucking pull it together, you bitch!"
Gosh, you're such a bitch.
That didn't really.
Well, that's not gonna work. I guess I'll get out and open the gate.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah?
Needless to say, I got kind of mad.
Needless to say. Needless to say.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Alex, are you not rolling calm other?
Yes, I am. Sorry. I
That's all right, no.
don't know what my dick was thinking at that point. Calm other.
Your dick.
Here we go. Basic attack roll since twice. Just so you know, Dan. All right.
We all failed
That
to calm
sucks
Steph
so
down.
bad. You rolled a 94. You were rolling 90s all night, man.
I like to think that
Damn,
we're
roll 20.
all really like rational too. We're like, Steph, it's just totally fine.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just this
Cool.
thing is
But
just really
she's
affecting
just
you.
so out of it. She's like,
Yeah.
oh my god!
It's gonna be okay. We're all gonna die. We get to the gate, and Dane, you can't budge the gate on your own. You need help. It's jammed.
Really?
What are you rolling your
No,
negative? Oh, you're rolling.
I-
That's your calm other. Give me a
the-
a grapple pose.
The -1 was to try to calm her.
I know. I immediately caught that, and then I tried to correct myself. So give me to open the gate. You know what? Fuck it. You just open the gate. It's fine. The gate rolls open, but it's slow going, and you guys don't see anything, but you feel a presence coming up behind you, and it feels kind of like static electricity. It's almost like you guys are in like some sort of like a Telsa. One of those Telsa coil things. Like you feel the static electricity.
You mean a Tesla coil?
Tesla, that's what I meant. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just the female version of the Tesla. But your guys' hair is raising up on your skin, and you feel like this like a staticky electricity forming around you. So you feel this as like a presence almost.
Does anybody else feel that? I don't know. I feel like I'm charged, like my dick's hard, and I don't know what's going
All
on.
of a sudden, you just see me fly into the air.
Yeah. So you get the gate open.
Literally at a standstill at the gate, waiting for it to open, and he's just going like, "Holy shit!" Like he's just
Hear this?
completely disconnected from reality.
All right, I'm gonna make you guys make one more roll, and this is gonna be Dane only, and that's to jump in the car because I'm sure you're peeling out as soon as that gate's open. Am I correct?
Probably.
I mean, you're not going to sit there and wait for him to gently get in. You're running in there, you're jumping in the car, and you're peeling out. So give yourself a bonus of 15 to this because he's not just going to peel out and you're running into a moving vehicle, but it does take some perception, some dexterity.
I'm getting a bonus
So-
to a perception.
No, this is Dane rolling this. Dane, you're rolling me a balance
Balance.
with a plus 15 to the target
shit.
number. Plus 15
no
to the target
one else
number.
is rolling, right?
Nobody else is rolling.
Okay.
You've already rolled your drive for the moment, so you're done doing what you need to do.
I get to do my famous don't look at the thing when I press the enter key.
Yeah, so he opens the gate, runs, and then goes to open the door, and there's that red goo that you've seen is on the door, and you slip and you kind of fall. And so you guys have a decision to make. You can help him in, or do you just burn out? I mean, it's kind of a dick move, but I have to
what happens
ask.
when I slip?
You
Because
slip and
that'll
fall on
determine
your
what I take
face,
next.
and you feel this thing kind of creeping near you, and you feel it affecting things around you.
So it's basically got me, right?
No, it doesn't have you yet.
I was gonna say if it has me, I'm just gonna yell go.
So do any of you guys get out of the car to help him?
Lincoln
I'm
actually
frozen.
immediately. Well, do I have to roll for this, or do I just do it?
Oh, you know what? Roll me empathy checks.
Fuck! Jared, you know that's my weakest point! You bitch! Alright, I'll roll it.
I'm gonna laugh
Damn it,
later
I'm gonna
on. I
fail this
appear
so
as an
hard.
evil thing.
Jared, this is Jared's strong point. Jared is very empathetic for you.
Alex is like,
I'm
fuck 'em.
terribly non-empathetic.
Alex is like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Look at that failure!
Okay, so Christy and Jared, you guys are, well, myself and you are very empathetic for him. You're kind of panicking, so Jared will jump out and grab you and try and pull you in. And I gotta just make one roll for myself. And
I was gonna say.
you are hanging on
They'll
to, like, the door is dangling open, and you and Jared are kind of like holding on to the door / have one foot inside the vehicle as Mr. Plinkett just burns out. What? What?
How come we
Can't
never get to
hear
see your
you.
rolls?
I'm sorry?
How come we never get to see your rolls?
Because it's quicker for me, because I have so many characters I'm keeping track of, it's quicker for me to just roll on the table than to look up the character and roll and...
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm a fair GM. I'm not.
I'm not saying you're cheating. I was just curious.
No, it's just easier. But anyway, so Jared and Dane are like holding onto the door with one foot in the car, with the door dangling open as you burn out, because it's kind of all happened at once. Gate was open, you burned out. They grabbed on.
Kind of dragging me.
Jared grabbed you.
Right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like this action scene, and you guys are flying through, and then Jared's gonna. You guys, I assume, are gonna help Jared, so we don't need to roll this, but we'll be able to pull Dane in and get the door shut. So Dane, you're in the passenger seat, and everybody else kind of flies in the back seat, and you guys are flying off to going west. And you look in the rearview mirror, and you see Chuck Norris kick something in the head with his boot, because I wanted that.
Does he look happy that we're leaving, or does he look betrayed that we're leaving?
He is not paying any attention to anything but what he's kung fu kicking in the head.
So even if we fucking focused our little brains out, we couldn't get any indication as to what he's feeling at the moment.
Feeling angry at a zombie.
You could roll diplomacy, determine motives.
I mean, I might as well try it at this point.
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna fuck.
I'll give you a bonus of 10 to your target number.
Oh, really?
Because it's pretty easy to determine what his motives are right now.
I'm still probably gonna fail.
Nope, I'm.
Hey, there's a lot of shit going. This system's supposed to symbolize a lot of shit going on. Hence why it's so hard to make success.
God damn it!
Man.
Why do I have to be not so empathetic?
Yeah.
Why am I getting
there it is.
90s?
But it can help too. Like if there's somebody stranded on the side of the road, not being empathetic towards that person can be a good thing,
Right.
So, okay, so you guys that I'm seeing rolls for, Dane and Mr. Plinkett, you feel like he's just kicking the shit out of things. Like he doesn't even use a weapon. He just kung fu kicks everything. And you guys bolt drive off like super fast away. And as you guys are driving off, you will see a head pop up in the back seat, like in the back cargo, that you guys didn't notice because of all of the commotion. Like he was under a blanket. The head pops up, and he's like, "Where are we?" And I mean, you can still drive if you want, but he looks like this. He's got like a suit on, and he looks like drunk.
Who the piss are you?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, where are we?" And he's like, "Ugh." And he's got like a cigarette that's been like, it probably was lit at one point, but it's bent from like falling asleep on it.
Plinkett reacts as if he's gonna like completely destroy this dude, but then he notices the fact that he's drunk and has a cigarette, and he goes, "Hey,
You're driving."
Wait a second.
Ugh. Oh man, I had the weirdest dream.
Hey, you with the fucking face, can I bum a cigarette?
Who are you?
Give me a fucking cigarette,
Like
you fuck!
when he
I
talks,
give you one of mine.
you guys are
Jesus.
overwhelmed with the smell of the like alcohol on his breath.
Jesus Christ, you smell like that hooker I fucked the other day. Can I have a cigarette?
Oh, he's
Here,
like,
take one of mine.
he's like patting himself, and he's like, he reaches
some
into
reason-
his inside pocket and like pulls out his cigarette pack of cigarettes, but it's upside down, so all the cigarettes fall out onto the floor.
For
And he's
some
like, "Oh,
reason,
shit."
Like Plinkett doesn't even acknowledge Dane. Like he's so focused on this man that he doesn't even see Dane holding a cigarette like an inch from his mouth.
All right, makes sense. Based on your guys' roll, that makes the rolls you guys have been making. That makes sense.
It just really hates me.
But yeah, so he like dumps these cigarettes all over the floor, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he's like picking them
son
up,
of a bitch,
all slow
Zombie!
like.
Why would you drop the cigarettes on the floor?
He's like, "Oh
I-
shit!"
I contort my arm in a weird way and hold up the cigarette to make it look like the guy's holding it.
And it ends up in his mouth. Like, you just basically place it in Plinkett's mouth, And then Plinkett goes, "Wow, thanks, dude." And he doesn't even acknowledge that you gave it to him.
No, that was the point. Because he doesn't acknowledge shit I do. I just kind of contort my arm around.
Thanks, random dude I've never met.
Yeah, so he'll pick one off the ground and give it to you. All of the cigarettes, they've seen better days. The one he gives you, the particular one he gives you, is kind of soggy.
Why does this smell like your mom's pussy? He says.
That's what? He's like, where are we? And he's like looking around.
Hey, you
Around
with
the
the
back of our
fucking
car.
face! How'd you get in our car?
I don't know. I was told to watch it. I think.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
not
God, it's
watching
one
it
of the
very well by
idiots that
sleeping,
brought us
you
in here.
fucking asshole.
Slowly turn towards Alex. But
Well,
Alex was sleeping.
I was searching the car and I found this.
That's what I'm saying.
I found this. And he's like shaking this. What do they call it? Damn it! I'm drawing a blank. I should know this.
Describe the idea.
Container that you put like 6 ounces of alcohol in. A flask. He's like shaking this flask and he's like, I found this in the back seat and I just drank it.
Wait, you stole my flask?
I don't know whose it was. Oh man, it was good though. I haven't had alcohol in like 6 months.
Plinkett immediately, before like anything else can even happen, he immediately freaks out and he goes, "Holy shit! Did I get back my machete?"
I'm sorry, I was too busy laughing over you. What did you say?
I said, "Holy shit! Did we ever get back my machete?"
Yes, it's in the back of the car.
Oh, fucking thank Christ!
Yeah, they just put it in the back of the car, or you
This
found it in
random
the
guy
armory.
has like 3 machetes and 4 guns up his ass.
He's like, so where are you guys headed?
Away
He seems
from the
completely out of
bad
it, by
shit.
the way.
I look at him and I go, dude, you look kind of depressed. Is everything alright? Are you feeling alright?
He's like, oh man, where do I even start?
Well, I gotta go take a nap, a long nap, so you can start after I wake up.
Before they even get to finish their conversation, Mr. Plinkett puts the car into like fucking park, stops it right in the middle, and immediately walks back, or climbs back, or whatever he has to do to get to the back. And he grabs his machete, and he like holds it, and he's like, "Oh, thank fucking Christ! I'm so glad I got you back." And he puts it in his holster, and then climbs back to the front seat.
Okay, so that
Well,
happens.
he goes to do that, but notices that I have climbed over the seat into the...
So now you're driving.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you don't need to make a drive check
Like,
unless you're like,
yeah, I was doing such a
yeah,
great
unless you're trying to
job."
like make a speedy
But
Wait,
maneuver or something.
if he
That
gets to
sentence,
keep the same
he
roll
pulls
from
a
earlier,
flask.
never mind.
Well, no. You guys aren't like trying to
There are
like.
way too many people talking.
Oh, sorry. You're not trying to speed out of there or do anything. You're just driving normal. You're not gonna. You don't need to roll for that. It was just because the reason why I needed to roll before because he was like peeling out of there and he had to dodge all the stuff. So.
Okay, so from what I understand, as Mr. Plinkett worked his way towards the back of the car, Dane got in the front seat, right?
Yep.
As Mr. Plinkett finished his thing with his machete, he starts to move his way back towards the front of the car, and then realizes Dane has taken his seat, and he goes, "Oh, Dane, you you know, it's fine. It's probably better." And then he pulls out of his coat pocket a flask, and he just downs the rest of it, and then just sits in the back seat.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was driving the whole time.
Jesus.
And my thought
Christ,
process
I
is,
must be
he's so
fucked.
drunk he'll believe it.
Yeah, literally, Mr. Plinkett doesn't even challenge it. He's like, "Holy shit, did I have that much to drink?"
Roll me as you
Continue,
chug the
you
drink,
fuck.
roll me. Sorry to interrupt. Just roll me an endurance. You keep doing your role play, but just roll the endurance at some point.
Okay, let me see what my endurance is.
But the guy in the back seat, he's like, "Wait, where's my
Wait.
daughter?"
I have a question. Where is endurance?
It's a basic skill.
I don't-
It's 5th down from the top. Balance, calm,
Right.
self-climb, dodge, endurance.
Shit! Okay, I see it.
I point at Plinkett. What, you've never seen a Plinker Spaniel?
I
Ah.
thought I did, but I thought I was fucking drunk, and he just fucking passes out. Like, at the endurance.
That's about what I expected.
Is that what is that the -3?
I'm running it right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yep, -3. So no, it's you don't pass out. It's just that you your tolerance is you've reached your tolerance limit and you're now being affected by the drink.
To be fair, I've been sipping out of my for the past 45 minutes.
Okay, so you're keeping it up. So you are just
fucking trash.
-3 successes worth of that much drunk.
Actually surprised in his sober head that he even managed to step on the gas pedal. He has no idea how he managed that.
Some people drive better when they're drunk, I guess.
Christy, pass me his pizza bites.
So, Christy, by this point you're good. You're calm. I mean, you're away from danger. You're calm. You've.
She's been laughing at Plinkett so hard that it sobered her out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Can I? Okay, I want to steal his pizza bites. How do I do that? Sneak.
Oh shit!
He's out cold right now.
Yeah, you totally. I mean, he's out cold. I don't really think you should even really need to roll. You could just steal his pizza bites.
I'm gonna roll something to defend myself, because Plinkett, you might be able to say oh, he's passed out, but I mean, you've seen his picture. Plinkett, that is the most defensive thing he is at this.
So
there's some part of his brain, however drunk he is, there's some part that's I gotta protect my fucking pizza.
No, I can see.
All right, roll me another endurance.
All right. I'm rolling
What
sneak.
I do? His arm just comes up and flips me the bird.
Okay, so she's rolling sneak. What do I need to roll?
Roll endurance because you are passed out and you need to endure the alcohol to stay awake.
Wouldn't it be like a dodge, to be honest?
Well, but you're already under the influence. Sure, okay, a dodge, but you're gonna take a penalty to it because you're drunk.
What's the penalty?
10. So -10 to the target number.
But he's always drunk. Does he mean he has? Does he mean it's?
Yeah, but you're actually being because of the failure on the endurance. It's actually really starting to affect you physically.
Son of a bitch.
More so than normal.
Or as big as. Okay, here we go. Fuck yeah! I finally did it.
All right, let's see the snake. Oh!
No!
Oh,
You're I think they're here, and you're grabbing his ball sack.
His hand comes and slapping hers.
Do I get to describe my kill?
Okay, so I reach over, over to his.
No, but seriously, do I get to describe what happens?
Sure, go ahead. I don't mind.
Alright, so Christy reaches over, to grab the pizza rolls.
So Steph reaches over and she actually grabs one, and she eats it. But as soon as the bite sound happens, Mr. Plinkett's eyes explode open.
His brain recognizes the squish of a pizza roll being eaten.
Knock the sunglasses off.
You can almost hear the sound of his eyes. And he grabs her hand and pulls her towards his face. And he's like, I may want to fuck you, but you don't leave. You don't touch my fucking pizza rolls.
I could just see
and then
you.
He gives her a kiss on the cheek.
I could just see you saying that with pizza rolls in your mouth. I don't want to.
I want that to be canon.
You just always eating pizza rolls.
Yeah. There's a pizza roll in his mouth, almost like a cigar from a shit sergeant. And he's like, I want to free your pizza roll in his mouth. And he just mumbles out what he said.
And so, as he kisses her on the cheek, a little bit of the pepperoni sauce gets on her face.
Instead of lipstick, it's a big ring of pepperoni sauce.
It's almost like those cliche. Oh my god, the woman kissed me on the cheek and it left her lipstick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so gross.
And rolls and
there's
pepperoni.
Yeah, there's one pepperoni that's off to her left, and you just see her move her tongue. I'm just
there's a pepperoni cube rolling down her cheek. Oh, gross. All right.
All right.
I regret.
I gotta
What did
leave.
she do in response?
I gotta leave.
I don't know.
All right, man. Well, thanks for sticking around, man.
Alright.
I love you all.
Sorry that not much happened.
Fucking suck my
blast your tits before
Hopefully we'll see you in the next one, man. Take it easy. All right.
Fuck it, you didn't give me his tits!
All right, so that happens, and there's the pizza roll ring on the mouth, with a little chunk of pepperoni rolling down her cheek, and it's like utterly disgusting. This guy, because it's super wet and like sincere, but on the cheek, and gross at the same time.
And then Mr. Plinkett goes, "I learned from my current president to grab her by the pussy," and then he grabs her by the pussy.
Oh boy! Is this actually happening? Is this a thing that is happening?
No,
sure,
it's not
I'm
happening.
going for it, canon.
Nope, it's not happening, Jared.
You know, I grab her by the pussy. How do you react?
Give me both of you. Give me a grapple oppose check.
Alright.
You can do
both out of the car.
I would say perception.
All right.
I would say
Strength.
it says strength, but I would say perception because it's more of a reflex thing.
Alright, I'm looking for grapple. Alright, here we go. Okay, and basic attack roll.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You can just use your dodge or your grapple. I'm sorry, either one of those skills. Dodge or grapple, whatever one you want to use of those two skills.
Wait, but I rolled strength. I'm sorry.
I keep forgetting about the skills because I'm used to the first edition, and so so basically you're doing a grapple oppose check, and you're adding your dodge or grapple to the roll, which is what it does, and whoever gets the higher number wins.
Okay, so input value, instead of strength, I put in my dodge.
Yeah, or grapple, whatever one you're using.
Okay, I'm gonna go with dodge.
Okay.
Dane with the ellipsis.
And Dane and Jared are just watching this happen. Alex passes out.
I'm gonna have to roll really good.
We're gonna have to roll. You're gonna have to.
No, you roll basic attack. You need to roll grapple oppose.
Attack. It has to be grapple oppose.
Yeah.
What? Okay,
it's grapple opposed. Yeah.
Let me type it in. Forget that even happened.
Man, if this was Anima, he
I'm
could
rolling a
have
grapple,
roll.
right?
Hmm?
I'm rolling a grapple, right?
Or
yeah, grapple.
Dodge, whichever.
Yeah, you can either roll grapple or dodge, either skill. Add that to the.
Any bonuses or no bonuses?
No bonuses. I should be giving you penalties, you drunk piece of shit.
Did I win? Son of a bitch!
Yeah, this one you want to be higher. So, Christy, you win.
Yay!
So he tries to go for the vag, and you're just like whoosh, like woman reflexes. Like you're a nurse, you're used to like old men doing this. So you just your reflexes kick in, and you just swat it away.
Yeah. There we go. Like ew, don't even.
Plinkett immediately responds with like, "Hey, that's a compliment. I learned that from my president."
Oh, shut up, damn.
I'm so
Jared, I'm sorry.
I don't care. You don't need to apologize to me. Apologize to the audience.
Audience, fuck you.
Really? Okay, you should apologize for that.
Okay, I apologize for the fuck you, but I don't apologize for the Trump guy.
So you guys keep going, and you're driving west. As you guys keep driving, it starts to become dark, and it's kind of already dark when you leave, but it's becoming darker and darker to the point where all you can see is what your headlights show you, and you're driving through this just nonstop wooded area, like it's just
Can I roll
nothing.
a perception?
Sure.
Because I want to see if the thing's following us. I know
It'll be spot.
failed way earlier, but like at this point,
no, I get it.
Down. I mean, it's already gotten dark, so.
I realize we just made a very bad lapse in judgment by letting me drive.
Yeah, but
considering I just blanked out for like a minute.
It's fine. He just has the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, no, you're just driving normal. Everybody blanks out when they're driving.
Wasted like Plinkett is, so.
Yeah. So just give me a spot check. Anybody can roll this.
Everyone can roll this.
Yeah.
And that's a basic roll, right?
Except for Alex because he's passed out.
Yes, it's a basic roll, Dano.
Thanks.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that...
I'll be very disappointed. Go! Damn it! Go!
Roll 100! 100! That is the worst you can roll.
I know!
And then somebody rolled and then Dane rolled a 1.
Opposite! Okay, that's good though. I mean, even though Plinkett is like really upset that he didn't get to touch her pussy, like he's still dwelling on that, so that's why.
Yeah, you're just staring at her crotch right now. You can't see anything else. You're staring at her crotch, and then you look at your pizza roll
Like,
stash.
It is the most obvious.
Yeah.
His head is tilted to the right, and he's just looking down.
Yeah. It's like pizza roll stash, crotch. Pizza roll stash, crotch. It's just, you know, nothing else. And
he's imagining pizza rolls on
He
her
actually
crotch.
put a pizza roll before she could notice it, like on her crotch. So there's
for
a
some reason it's
single
kind of
pizza
warm
roll
in
just
here. I
like
don't even
directly on the labia at this point.
Man.
God.
I'm glad you guys are dating in real life, because this would be super awkward if you guys did know each other.
I didn't even consider.
Like Jared's getting kind of
Mumbling
jealous.
under his breath.
Jared's like, why aren't I getting some of this action?
Show
Jeez.
me your genitals. Your genitals.
Show me your genitals. Show me your genitals. So, Dane, you adjust your rear view mirror because of height differences or whatever to get a full focus. Okay, Mr. Plinkett's choking on a pizza roll. So yeah, while Mr. Plinkett's choking on the pizza roll and not seeing absolutely anything at all, you adjust your rear view mirror, and when you look out, you see this little blotch of red goo on your rear view, on your back window, moving down the window, as if it has kind of like an intelligence to it, like it's moving, like a little.
Activate the rear view window wiper.
Okay, let me just. Do you even have one? I feel like we should roll to even see. You know what? I'm okay with this. You activate it and you move this little blotch and smears a little bit, but the blotch still kind of tries and moves, and eventually the blotch wraps around the windshield wiper and kind of like starts like applying pressure to it to the point where it snaps in the middle.
Before that can even happen, Mr.
You don't
Plinkett
see
is
any of this.
Staring at her crotch,
Yes.
and actually passes out for the next 2 seconds while I pee. And
Okay.
Then, he's just
So,
gone.
well, like,
he's
yeah.
not even
I see
aware
that
of
happening,
anything.
and I turn on the water.
Okay. You squirt the water and it has no effect whatsoever on it. Doesn't affect this thing. This thing just kind of just ignores it. But before this happens, Jared.
You seen this shit?
Well, hold on. But before this happens, I just want to say Jared says we should take shifts resting. So Jared, Alex, and the NPC are all going to either pass out or go to sleep. So they are pretty much out of the scene. And then the other three of you are awake. So, but now, what are you saying? You're spraying the water on it. Doesn't do anything. What'd you say?
Well, nothing.
Oh, okay.
I tried
I thought you were
everything I could think of involving a car to get it off.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were trying to make an argument, which I'm okay with.
I was like, hey, random hobo guy in the back of our car. But he's asleep.
Yeah. He's well, unless you guys want to keep him awake, he's asleep.
Whatever.
Do you need him awake?
It just makes my job easier. That's less rolls.
It's okay.
But if you want him awake, that's fine. But I keep forgetting to roll for the NPCs. So
No, that's okay.
So Jared is snoring super loud because I snore super loud in real life. So it is true. So you hear this in the back, and then also Alex is snoring just because I feel like being a dick to him. And so yeah, there's this like synchronized snores. Like Jared snores, and then when his snore's over, then Alex is snoring. So it's just kind of like a constant state of snoring in the back.
Never-ending snore.
Yeah. And you guys continue to drive into nothingness. Now I'm pretty sure that nobody has their Google Map open, which is fine. But in cases like this, I roll to see what comes up. Okay. You guys keep driving, and then eventually you see in the middle of a road a gun.
It's just a regular gun, just laying.
It is it is an assault. It's an AK-47, and it's laying dead center in the middle of the road.
Can I make a spot check to see if there's anything weird about it?
You sure can. Everybody can. That's awake.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice. Not so nice.
Cool. Steph
Oh,
and me
and-
were the only ones technically awake.
Yeah, because he said he was passing out for a bit while I peed. So you guys are the only ones technically awake. Christy, you notice a red laser on Dane's chest, like a red dot.
Of course we did.
Okay, but Dane doesn't see it, obviously, right?
He doesn't see it. He's looking out the
Okay.
window. You're looking around, and you spot this red dot moving around on his chest. It's like shaking.
Oh my god, Dane, you have a thing on your chest. It's like red.
I look down. If I look down, can I see it?
Yeah, we've all seen the movies. You know exactly what it is.
I'm like, and I immediately stop the car, and I'm like, oh.
Well, I'm assuming the car stopped because of the gun in the road. You guys could have run over it. That's fine.
Oh, no,
So
I
is it
didn't
just
get
like-
out of the car yet.
Oh, yeah, no, this is when you're in the car. It's going through the windshield and onto your chest. But you guys are stopped, I'm assuming.
So, I'm also guessing that I can't tell where the laser's coming from.
No, you cannot. Give
Can I
me... You notice the laser. You notice it's coming from the... If in front of you is north... Well, actually in front of you is west. But just for simplicity, if in front of you is 3 o'clock, you would imagine the laser is coming from, like, in between 2 and 1 o'clock. Or,
Can
I'm sorry.
Mr. Plinkett
If
burst
it's-
to
yeah.
life at this point and roll something?
No, I apologize. It would be 9 o'clock, and it would be coming from in between 10 and 11 o'clock. So,
Why does everyone threaten me?
yeah,
Because you're probably the only sane one.
yeah, you spring awake, but after what happens from what they're doing now. So, what are you
Oh,
guys
so I don't get
doing?
to roll?
Well, it's kind of like a snap action. So, you can give me a spot check.
Hey, I'll roll it. Might as well at this point. Give me 2 seconds.
I'll assume I'm the only one out of the car.
This is all happening
Okay.
while you're still in the car.
I'm confused.
So you stop the car because there's this AK-47 laying in the middle of the road. You stop the car. As soon as you stop the car, you're looking around, and you see this laser on your chest moving around. This little dot, red dot on your chest moving around as you're sitting in the seat. Like as soon as you stop. Well, she
Mr.
sees it
Plinkett
and then points it out.
bursts to life.
And then Mr. Plinkett apparently sees it too.
Yeah, after being asleep, he just bursts to life and he goes, "Holy fucking shit!"
Okay, so I need to know what you're doing right now. You have literally
Who knows, since I'll
milliseconds.
probably end up being the first one to die.
He looks to try to figure out where the laser is coming from.
Unless Alex beats
Okay,
himself to
so
death.
if you guys are looking straight in front of you down the road, that's, say, 9 o'clock. It's coming from in between 10 and 11 o'clock, so it's a little bit from the angle. You imagine it's probably somewhere in the forest, because you guys are surrounded by forest on both sides.
His fucking hand just points forward directly at where the laser's coming from. He's like, "Do you guys fucking see that shit?" And he just points directly
As
at
soon
where
as you do that, you see the laser, the red dot move up your arm, and the rest of you guys see it right on Mr. Plinkett's forehead.
And then Mr. Plinkett literally just like takes his hand and he goes, "Oh shit!" And he just puts his hand and just like points to somewhere
Okay,
else, just completely irrelevant for where.
We're going to do a dodge check. The rest of you two can assist to kind of push him out of the way. So this is going to be a basic attack roll. It's Mr. Plinkett. Your roll is the roll. Their rolls is going to determine how much bonus you get to it. So they should probably roll theirs first.
Hold on, wait. Am I still in the driver's seat?
Yes. I assume you're in the driver's seat. She's in the passenger. Oh, you can do that. That's fine. Give me a drive check. Add
So what are we driving?
add 15 to the target number.
I keep forgetting what we're driving. Are we driving a sedan?
Just I'd say I'll give you either light truck or sedan. I don't really care, either one. Because we never really technically got into it. I'm probably leaning more towards yeah, either one. I don't know. I hate how they break things out too much.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it should just be one drive check, and to be honest, it should just be one diplomacy check, and we'll get there eventually. But okay,
Oh my god.
so you drive off, and your tire hits the gun, and the gun seems to have like a mechanism on it that just kind of like explodes, and it launches the car. Everybody give me a
This is what happens when I try to help people.
God damn it.
I'm trying to I want to give you the best
Hey, don't give us fucking
give me a no. What makes the most sense? It's either going to be balance or
Endurance?
no.
Or dodge.
Definitely be dodge or calm self.
We're in a car and the car's being flipped.
No, dodge isn't going to be. Give me a balance.
Okay.
How many of you? I don't remember anybody saying they had their seatbelts on. Not that you would Not that you would say that.
I'm pretty sure I'm a professional driver.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. You don't need to tell me all the details.
Oh.
So I'm rolling
I
balance.
my head open on
balance.
the windshield.
Yes.
You said balance, right?
Balance. Yes. Basic attack roll.
Okay. This is going to be bad. Let's roll it. Basic attack roll.
Probably going to be bad.
Yep. And click and fuck my. Well.
Oh,
okay.
that's
That could have been
zero
worse.
is a success in my book. So.
That could have been worse.
Only the people who are awake can roll.
So Dane, it's funny. Like even in drunk driving accidents, it's always the driver that gets hurt for some reason. So Dane, I gotta roll for Jared. Hold on. Well, he's asleep, so he's getting a penalty.
Jared just fucking dies.
So, so you guys, you run over the AK and it kind of explodes under the passenger side front tire and flips the van over, and you guys are now corkscrewing through the air, and it lands on its upside down and scrapes through the ground, and you guys are holding on for dear life and trying to balance yourself in a way so that you don't bash your head against something. And Dane, you take...
I'm unconscious.
You take 10 points of damage.
Fuck!
Yeah. Failing driving, like, things like this is, for whatever reason, is very, like... Well, I mean, it makes sense that it would hurt really bad. The rest of you guys have scratches and bruises, but not enough to lose any hit points.
Okay, so we're crashed at this point. Right?
Yes, you guys are upside down and crashed. And you are missing a tire. No, you're fine. You're awake. You're just in a lot of pain. Oh, you are in pain, by the way. Remember the roll where it says pain, panicked? You're in pain, so...
I'm rolling resist pain.
Okay. That is a good idea. You're in pain. I actually should have told you to roll that instead of just saying you're in pain. So thanks for
rolling high.
The system kind of fucks you at the beginning. By the end of the campaign, you guys will be rolling like awesome. So, well, we got it's only the third session. So, but anyways, so you guys flip over. Your momentum, you scrape on the ground upside down for a good 10 feet, and then you stop. You guys are all conscious.
Do we have to roll as to who gets to act first, or do we?
No, you guys act in any order you want. You guys, nobody's unconscious.
Mr. Plinkett, if is okay with the other two, immediately tries to crawl out the window and emerge with his hands up in the air, like he is just surrendering, like to whatever the hell is shooting at him.
You see 2 red dots on your chest.
Mr. Plinkett says, Hey, hold on. Look, my gun is concealed. My hands are in the air. Just don't fucking shoot, if you would please. Okay, thank you.
Okay, what about the rest of you guys? What are you doing?
Having my hands up as well. Like,
you know what, Jared? Because I think it would happen. I'm actually going to say, yeah, I hit my head and I'm unconscious.
If you want to be unconscious, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to argue.
I'm just saying, I got into a car crash and I'm upside down.
Yeah, I was just going to say you got beat up a little bit, maybe from the airbag or something. But I mean, if you want to be unconscious,
we had a head.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's cool. You're unconscious. So, And we'll just say for the sake of argument that the NPCs, Jared and Dave, are also unconscious, and Alex too. Everybody's unconscious except for you two.
Everybody's dead.
Oh, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. We'll tell Alex later that his character died when he wasn't here.
That's what you get for leaving early, you bitch.
But if you want, you can roll me an endurance, Dane, to see if you can wake up. Okay. Well. Anyways, so so you two. So you're out there. You're holding your hands. You both have 2 dots dangling around on your chests. Give me spots. I'm doing a lot of rolls because I want everybody to get in the habit of how it works. And because it's fun.
Come on.
Okay.
I have failed
This
every
game,
spot.
97.
Like, this has been... I've literally rolled a spot, what, 5 times since we did it? The first one I nailed it. Every other one I fucking failed.
But Alex is
so
gone.
Fucking failed! I'm gonna lose my shit!
Alex is gone, though, so somebody else has to take the role of who Roll20 screws. Somebody always constantly has to be rolling bad. All right, so...
I actually did okay, though, so...
So, Mr. Plinkett... Oh, Christy, you just looking into darkness. Like, the headlights from the car are like, shining down the road, and you don't see anything. Mr. Plinkett, you see somebody to the... if you're looking down the road as 9 o'clock, from, like, that 11 o'clock position, you see a man emerge from the woods, and he's got this gun out. Pointed at you guys. Separate. You still have the 2 dots on your chest and 2 on hers. And this guy his gun doesn't have a laser sight on it. We'll just say that. And he comes out, and you see him coming out, and he's pointing his guns back and forth between you guys, and he puts his hand up like in a fist motion, which you know is to like hold, like, so he clearly has people behind him that he's telling to hold, and then he approaches the road. And you are the only one who sees him approach the road, and he stops and looks at you.
Mr. Plinkett immediately repeats the signature to kind of let him understand that he knows what that fist means. And he says, "Look, we're not a threat. We were just trying to get through here. What can we do for you? What can we do to help you guys right now?"
Plinkett, is that you?
What the fuck?
You see this man approach, and you see a face that you recognize from your military days. It was your sergeant back in the day.
He just goes, "Son of a monkey's cunt, is that you, Johnson?"
Holy shit, it's a small world. And he does this signal when you see the lasers go away. And
Jesus Christ, I thought you got killed by that hooker in Amsterdam.
It's like, what the hell are you doing down here? And he holds his hand out to shake your hand.
Mr. Plinkett immediately grabs his hand and just, like, clasps it really hard. And he's like, "Honestly, I'd tell you, but you wouldn't fucking believe me."
You notice that the man has a gas mask on.
What's that for? To hide your ugly fucking face?
He laughs. He knows your sense of humor. He's like, "No, it's the spores, man." And he takes the mask off, and you recognize him as insert background character here.
I just came up with the name Johnson.
Yeah.
Sergeant Johnson.
Yeah.
So, I love it.
I'm gonna call him Matthews. Let's take that back.
No, I like Sergeant Johnson.
Okay, fine. Fuck it.
Okay, so Plasmus, what you missed is Sergeant Johnson. Or I'm sorry. They had. Oh, you're unconscious, but still, what happened? Just so you know, out of game. They had the lasers pointed at them, and then one of the people pointing a gun recognized Mr. Plinkett from military days, and so they know each other. And
Mr. Plinkett,
he pulls off his gas mask, and you recognize him as your sergeant. You guys, you can be as close or as distant or hate each other or like each other as much as you want. The fact is you guys know each other, and he thinks highly, or used to at least think highly of you.
he mentioned the spores, and Mr. Plinkett goes, "What fucking spores? Hey, how's the wife?"
He's like, she died. Yeah, the spores. Immediately, he's like, "Yeah, you don't know about the spores?"
And Mr.
What have you
Blake
been
goes,
living in a?
My wife died too, but it wasn't because of the spores. Oh, what? Wait, what spores?
So he kind of he acknowledges you, but he looks and he sees your friends in the van unconscious, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, are these your friends?" And
well,
kind of keeps looking.
Friends, and he does like the air quotes. Yeah, Chuck Norris kind of told me to protect them, so and he just starts laughing to himself because he knew that fucking Johnson wouldn't believe the Chuck Norris part.
Chuck Norris, are you doing okay?
Listen, I've had a little bit to drink, but if you want some, here you go. And I reach into my like front pocket and I pull out a flask, but it's like clearly fucking empty at this point. Like it is so empty, it's not even funny.
He's like, "Oh man, you are so lucky we ran into you, man."
Yeah, coming from the guy that just fucking blew up my car.
He's like, "Yeah, my apologies. You never know who you're gonna get in these parts. The vigilantes are the worst. They're worse than the freaking dead."
Mr. Plinkett kind of nudges him on the shoulder with his shoulder and kind of leans in towards his face, and he whispers, "Don't worry, the car was kind of a fucking piece of shit anyways."
He whispers back into your ear, "I can see you're still obsessed with those damn pizza rolls. Jeez, Pete." And he like waves
Hey,
his
if you
hand.
want one, just fucking ask. Don't have to be jealous, you little dick.
So he's like, "Yeah, well, we can offer you some protection for some time. Let's get your friends to, let's take care of your friends here." And he immediately starts going down to start pulling everybody out of the van.
As he says that, Mr. Plinkett grabs him by the arm and pulls him in close, and he whispers into his ear, "Keep an eye on that Dane character. You never know what he's going to be up to."
Gotcha.
And lets him continue to assist the other characters. None of the other characters, including Dane, heard that.
Okay, so he kind of makes a signal when you see like a dozen guys come out of the woods and they just start helping.
Wow, a dozen. Fuck.
And they are
Man,
all of them have assault.
Plinkett just freaking hate me.
Every single one of them has an assault rifle, and they have an emblem on their somewhere, a tattoo of somewhere of an assault rifle.
Okay.
Give me
Mr.
sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, Mr. Plinkett was going to say something to the sergeant. Do you need me to roll for that?
No, you can say whatever you want.
Mr. Plinkett pulls the sergeant aside, whatever that means, if he has to walk up to him or whatever, and he goes, "That's quite a fucking crew you got here. What did you pull to kind of get this thing all together?"
He's like, "Oh, you haven't heard of the New Order, have you?"
No, but to be fair, it's not because word hasn't spread. It's because I've been kind of dealing with this crew.
Well, we have ranks all over the country. We're all ex-military.
Oh shit! Should I join?
Well, you could. I don't know about your friends. We can give them shelter
What's
time
the
being.
requirement? Do they just have to be ex-military?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
shit.
requirement.
Well, in my book, fuck them. How do I join?
Uh-huh.
It says, "Well, we'll take you to the boss, and we'll have to go from there."
Oh shit, Sarge! You're not even the boss.
No. Knuckles is the boss.
Knuckles, what is this? Sonic?
The echidna?
That would be funny if it was Knuckles.
We both went there. We should get a gestalt dice for that.
But no, you guys get dragged out, and through various methods, they will wake everybody up or get you guys awake. So Dane, you are awoken, and you are helped, whether they carry you by the shoulder or whatever you guys are taking, if you want to, taken to their base of operations. It's not.
Except at all times, one of them has a gun beaded on me.
No, they have no guns pointed at you guys. They have no threatening demeanor whatsoever now. And they take you to, which it looks like there's like these 5 lookout towers and a gate that connects them, like a wooden wooden logs that are spiked at the top connecting them. It's like a little tiny stronghold that you would probably see, like you saw in The Revenant, if anybody's seen it, like where they go back, kind of like just a little village. And
Revenant was a good film.
yeah, but you guys kind of get the idea of what this looks like. It's all hand built, and you guys go inside, and you guys are all taken into an area where you are served food and treated like honored guests almost. And they say whenever you guys are ready, Knuckles would we could take you to Knuckles, and then they kind of just leave you guys to your thing. And there's one guard in the room.
After they say that, Mr. Plinkett kind of almost gets like a quizzical look on his face, and he leans over to Johnson, and he pulls him to the side, and he says, "Now, look, I enjoy the hospitality as much as the next guy, but if I remember correctly, you and I really didn't see eye to eye before, so why the fuck are you sticking up for me and these two losers you don't even know?"
Well, all I know is that you served our country, and that's enough for me. Whether or not we saw eye to eye is irrelevant. That's up to Knuckles to decide.
I might not be the most reasonable person on Earth, and I'm sure you still hate me for fucking your wife, but listen, I really appreciate what you've done here. Like, this could have gone a lot differently, and I'm impressed by your ability to forgive and let live. You know what I mean?
He, thanks to the dice roll, seems to shrug off that comment.
Okay.
As if, like, maybe it bothered him for a millisecond, but then he kind of shrugs it off, like I said. So, and he's like, just let me know when you're ready.
I just want to reiterate, I swear to Jesus, Satan, Christ, I didn't know she was your wife at the time.
Okay, he's going to roll again.
I really didn't. If I knew, I never would have dicked her that way.
Listen, I think you should drop it, man.
Okay, alright, cool. We'll go see Knuckles. Alright, sorry.
And he says to the guard, sorry to interrupt, he says to the guard real quick, and then you guys can do whatever you want. He says, just take them to Knuckles when they're ready, and then he leaves. And so it's just you guys and then this guard inside of this little cabin. So, go ahead.
Well, I've always wanted to talk to an echidna, so let's do it.
Okay. Yeah. Are you guys good to go? You can roll heal checks if you want, Nurse, to heal anybody who's taking damage.
Oh, sure.
If you have
Jared, information, I can't roll anything.
Oh, for why?
My laptop stopped working.
Oh shit. Okay, well that's okay. Just tell me
See?
I was wondering why your camera had changed.
Do you have your character sheet?
Nope, it locked me out of it.
Son of a bitch. Alright, well I think I might have it, actually.
Should I roll?
Oh, I do have it. I can roll for you, I have it.
Should I roll a calm self or something before we meet Echidna?
That's up to you, man. It depends on how Echidna, you mean Knuckles?
Yeah, that's Alright, I'm just gonna roll anyways and see what happens. Damn it! Alright. He's clearly flustered by the fact that Johnson really kind of brushed off and kind of nudged him out of his apology, and he's kind of preoccupied by that.
Maybe Johnson knows that's what sets you off. I don't know.
Yeah. Clearly he is preoccupied by the fact that Johnson wasn't accepting of his apology, and Moore just told him to drop it. So he's a little preoccupied at the moment.
What about the other two? What about Dane and Christy?
I want to do first. Can I do first aid diagnosis? Is that what I should do for Dane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want me to roll for Dane? I can do a calm self for Dane.
I'm suffering from severe lack of internal blood.
Yeah, I believe his number is 35, unless his character sheet's different than the one I'm looking at. I can roll, you can roll. 35 for calm self.
What?
Calm self.
My calm self is a lot higher. Do you want me to roll for him?
My calm self is 34.
Well, I'm seeing 35. This may be your character in the other game. I don't know. I only have one character sheet from you, so But
Is even the right one?
I don't know. It's just the only one that has his Dane on it.
Technically 3 of them.
Well, anyways, you.
Ow.
It's 34.
Fuck.
Okay.
35's close enough. Just roll as that. 1 point out of 100 is not going to make that much of a difference.
Yeah, I don't, I'm rolling what I have on the sheet here.
Fuck.
You do not calm yourself. You guys can roll calm other if you want. Well, he's not panicked. Oh, no, he's
No.
yeah.
He's in pain.
No, I'm just
He's
in severe pain.
Yeah, he needs to resist
My-
pain. His resist pain is 35, so it's the same number.
My calm
So.
other
My
is
resist pain is
terrible,
40.
but I'll roll it anyways.
Oh. Okay, well that doesn't really help.
I'm gonna
you.
roll. Okay, so the first roll I did was the first aid one.
Damn it.
I'm gonna roll again, and this is going to be the calm other.
I'm
Oh yeah,
Hold
if
on,
you
I'm sorry. Don't.
You
look. I
fucked
clicked.
it up.
I clicked that. I
You
clicked the wrong
fucked it
button.
up.
I clicked the wrong button.
you have a-
Just ignored it.
if you have a first aid kit and you're using it, you get a bonus to your first aid roll. By the way.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
But like, does it use the first aid kit?
Yeah, it has a degradation, which means every time you use it, it decreases. Eventually, it's going to deplete and run out.
Okay,
My
should
internet's
I?
fixed.
You decrease the difficulty by 2, which means you increase your target number by 10 for
Okay.
your.
Now, okay. So this one
first
I
aid.
just rolled was for calm other. Just to let you know.
Yeah, that's not the first aid kit's not going to help you for that. Okay, yeah. So now roll your first aid diagnosis and then
Okay.
add 10 to
Plus
it.
10. Okay.
Yes.
My internet fixed itself. I'm back alive.
Ew.
Yay!
Yay! Okay. Here we go.
Oh, critical success!
Nice.
You.
Wow, that first aid kit really helped.
You're gonna heal like 5d6. I'm gonna go ahead and say you're full health.
Okay.
Dane. She
Now, how
patched you up
much-
nice and good. You're gonna have a patch around you, but you're essentially at full health.
Now, how much of the first aid kit did I use?
It has let's see here.
Dan, what the hell, man?
Love you.
I can see the middle finger.
It was my ring finger.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was.
It was not. I could see it from an angle.
It says degradation 1, so I think you used it, so it's used up.
Oh, it's used up?
doesn't
Okay,
make
so
sense
I
to
no
me.
longer have this.
You
I'm
can
gonna
steal
roll a
2 more
swim,
from the.
just for fuck's sake.
You just like use everything in the first aid kit to get him full health. You just like gauze, band-aid. There's like 16 band-aids on you, and like you just drop the pill, like the Advil that's in there in his mouth, and use it all up.
Drop
Yeah,
I can see it now. Why are you using that shit on me?
I feel great.
It's not worth it.
So what are you guys doing? So you guys are all in good health. There's the guard in the room. What are you doing? Mr. Plinkett's kind of
Got my drink.
doing.
It's Febreze now. Sorry.
Drink.
Guess
Um,
what?
I think we're going to talk to Knuckles Mahone, right?
That's up to you.
Well, isn't that what we were doing? Okay, I
That's
look
what he
back
said.
at the crew and I say, listen, I may have fucked his wife, but I need to do right by him. So we're gonna go talk to this fucking echidna and we're gonna get this straightened out, alright? Alright? Fuck you, we're doing it. And then I walk in the door. I
Okay,
literally don't
goodbye.
even look
You walk out of the door because you got to go across the yard. You got to walk out of the building you're
I
in and
walk
into another building.
across the yard.
Okay. So you tell the guard, and the guard essentially shows you where you need to go, and you
I
go
give him
in.
a slap on the ass.
He enjoys it thoroughly, and he gives you more of a squeeze on your ass. In the middle of the yard, you see there's like this this rabbi or preacher-looking guy with a Bible in his hand, and he's preaching the good word in the middle of the courtyard. And there's like 5 guys who are like kneeled down in front of him, who are listening to his sermon, if you will.
Oh God, is that no?
And he looks like this. He's
Does he
the
look like
most
a good
badass preacher you've ever seen.
Whoa!
Damn, son!
Father Jebediah.
Holy shit! You
Yeah.
just Plinkett scream that from across the
And yeah, but it doesn't deter him. He continues on with his message, and you guys
I
continue to walk
said,
through.
Holy
my
shit!
God.
Confess! No. But as you guys continue on, you guys are essentially going directly, like, right across the entire yard to the building right across from where you guys left. And you open the door and you see a large man in there, and he's standing there and he's addressing someone, and he seems rather angry. It says, "What do you mean you didn't find him?" And that's when you open the door, and immediately the conversation stops, and they look at you. As soon as this thing wants to work.
Plinkett, or maybe us as a...
You guys, that's what he looks like. I realize the symbolism in the bat.
I immediately look at him and I'd be like, "Holy fuck, Roger!"
Oh God, do you know everyone?
Roll me a percentage.
This right now, I trained Roger underneath me.
Well, roll me a percentage. Say high or low before you roll.
Is that a D100?
Yes, and say high or low before you roll. And if you are
Hi, baby!
okay, you know him.
Okay, I rolled high and then I said hi.
Yeah, you say high before you roll, and you got high.
I said
so
hi and then I clicked it.
yeah, so you rolled high, so you know him. Yeah. It was basically a coin flip. Either you knew him or you didn't.
I'm not fucking kidding you guys. This guy was a little bitch when I trained him.
He points his bat at you and he's like, "Hey, watch it."
Shut up, Negan! And then I like immediately go back to talk about how I trained him.
When he points his bat at you and he says, "Hey, watch it," you see everybody kind of grab their weapon in a defensive thing, as if like they mean they're backing him up.
He immediately puts his hands up in the air. Plinkett does. He says, "Whoa, buddy! I meant no offense. I was just giving a history lesson."
He's like, "Oh, look what the cat drugged in." And this guy's kind of a pervert. I'm just going to warn you in advance, Steph. He takes his bat and he kind of rubs it down the side of your arm. And he's like, "Oh, look at the kitten." And
Immediately Plinkett
he's like
is
chewing tobacco, so his teeth are all like black from it. And he spits a little bit out onto the ground.
Immediately before Steph can even react, which she tries to do, Plinkett steps forward and kind of puts the bat on his chest. He like blocks the bat's projectile, and he says, "Whoa, buddy, she's already spoken for."
What?
How about he like takes his bat and kind of pushes you out of the way? He tries to anyways, and he says, "How about you let the woman speak for herself?" As he looks at
Am I
you.
allowed for anything here?
Huh?
Am I allowed to roll for anything here?
Well, I mean, you can resist him pushing you away, but I mean,
What would I roll for?
you don't need to roll. I mean, he's not pushing as hard as he can.
Plinkett actually grabs the bat by himself. Is it just a bat, or is it barbed wire like Negan?
No, it's not. It's just a normal bat. But when you grab the bat, you hear click, 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 like a whole bunch of guns clicking.
Okay, I grab the bat and I say, "Listen, buddy, she's taken for, okay?"
By who?
Boy, you got about 5 seconds to let go of my bat, or there's going to be some serious trouble.
Hey, listen, Roger, I don't want to cause any problems here, okay?
4,
You guys have been
3,
more
2,
than
Oh my God.
1.
generous. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Go. You guys have been more than generous here. But listen, she's spoken for. Can we please not harass the poor
He
knight?
smiles, turns around, puts the bat on his shoulder, and walks away as he's talking. He kind of does like not a pacing, but he's walking back and forth in kind of a I'm the superior here kind of manner. And he's like, "So, looks like we got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay,
Plinkett, was it?
Immediately, Plinkett actually goes down onto one knee, and he says, "Listen, I meant no offense. Okay? I understand I meant no offense. I just didn't want to upset the poor nice lady, okay?"
Yeah. So you gained a lot of weight. I mean, he has no room to talk out of game, but he says you gained a lot of weight in your years. I see you kind of let yourself go.
Well, listen, you were such a good student, I learned after you.
Yeah.
Oh god.
A lot's happened since then. Points his bat at you. And he says, "And what about you two?" He points to Christy and Dane. Says, "What's your story? How'd you end up with this guy?"
You expected Plinkett to say something, but he kind of bites his tongue and lets you guys speak for yourself.
I'm just a medic, just, here for the ride, helping people help themselves, helping me, helping them,
Could use a medic around here. You see him spit out some more tobacco juice. Super unattractive. He ignores that.
Basically the guy from The Walking Dead.
Oh no, I could never roleplay Negan appropriately. This is not inspired by Negan at all.
Play Negan at some point.
Yeah, I don't want to. I wouldn't be doing Negan justice. So, but anyways,
because you're dealing with a guy with apparent attitude problems and a bat.
Yeah, well, that's just the picture I found. But anyways, he looks at you, Dane, and he's like, "In your story?"
I'm good at building shit.
Puts his hand in his pocket, and you hear him. He's like jingling stuff. He's not jerking off. He's just jingling something in his pocket. Sounds like keys. And
I'm assuming he didn't really care about our backstory. I think he more cared about what can you do if you be alive.
Yeah, you, without even rolling a determined motive, you could tell that this guy's just trying to size you guys up. He says, so Johnson here says that, and he's almost like pretending that he doesn't know who you are, by the way, Plinkett. He's like, so Johnson here says that...
Wait, this is the first time I've been alive and heard his name. His name is Sergeant Johnson.
That's right, son!
And he's like, well, look at his package, and he points to his package with his bat. No, he doesn't do that.
You should definitely do that.
He says, so what brings you to these parts? Long way from home, aren't you?
Being quite honest, we were driving through, and then your fucking guy shot a goddamn AK underneath our tire.
Yeah, well, you can't be too cautious.
Better explanation of what just happened. We were driving along the road, we saw a gun, we stopped, suddenly a laser on my chest. Then Plinkett yells, "Hey, look over!" Mind you, I'm just like using it. "Hey, look over there!"
Plinkett immediately interrupts him like, "That's pretty good."
I know, right? Yeah, the lasers go to him. I take the opportunity to gun it, and that failed.
Well, what would
I was
you...
unconscious for a while.
Let's say he puts his bat and he pats it on his his shoulder, and he's like, "And what would you do if you were in my boots?" As he stares at each of you like inches away from your face as he's like examining you.
Mr. Plinkett actually kind of raises his hand, kind of like timidly, and he goes, "Honestly, I'd probably fuck Jill over here." Which isn't her name at all, and he knows it, but he says it anyways.
Oh my god.
And he kind of like nudges his head towards Steph's character.
He smiles.
But that's just me! And he says that he puts his hand back down.
Did he just basically ask us why should I let you live?
No, he says he basically all he says is, "What would you do if you were in my shoes?" That's basically what he says.
I don't know.
Let us go.
Let us go. Let us go. Let us go. Let us fucking go.
You have no reason to do anything negative to us.
Yeah. It's like, well, I need to think about this. And then suddenly you guys hear... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, Mr. Blanket notices that neither of them said anything in response. And he says, excuse me.
I said that out loud.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to be paying much attention to you guys, or even look like he cares about your answers.
Yeah, clearly he didn't care.
No.
And Mr. Plinkett raises his hand. He's like, look, Mr. Ruckles, these guys are kind of new to this whole scene, so they're probably going to be a little timid or shy as to what they're going to say here. Look, we were just trying to pass through, and some shit went down, and now we're here. Please try to take into consideration that they're not familiar with the life that you and I are familiar to, and they're probably a little scared at the moment, so just, we meant no harm. We were just literally didn't even know you guys were here. We were just driving through, and whatever you want, we'll do. Just
clearly you're not adjusted to the life either. Look at yourself. He jiggles your fat with his bat. He pokes your fat with his bat. It jiggles. And some pizza rolls fall out of random crevices.
I was going to say, Mr. Plinkett grabs a pizza roll and hands it to him and says, look, I've been out of the game a long time, but that doesn't mean I'm a fucking idiot. And he kind of hands him the pizza roll really aggressively and says, listen, we meant no fucking harm. We were just trying to get through here, so whatever you need, just say the word, but if you're going to be a fucking dick and toy us around like a goddamn cat with a fucking toy, then I'm going to fucking... And then he just kind of bites his tongue.
He runs right up into your face. He's literally, his nose is almost touching yours, and he's got his bat held up, and he's like, I decide who passes through here. Is that clear?
You're right.
And he spits on your face as he's saying this with such intensity.
I'm questioning why this guy is in charge.
He grabs, he's holding the pizza roll, and he's almost ready to shove it into Knuckles' face, but he bites his tongue, he takes the pizza roll, and he puts it in his pocket, and he's like, you're right.
You're lucky to be alive. If I were you, I'd show a little bit more respect.
Whatever you want, sir. Whatever you want.
You guys hear commotion going on outside. And he notices. He's he's looking at you intensely in the eyes, and then he gets distracted by the noise, and he says, what is that? And he says, go check it out. And he sends 2 people out the doors. And everybody give me a spot check, but this is a listen. But it's the same roll.
Spot check!
Do you have your character sheet, Dane, or?
Yeah, I have internet again.
Okay. And don't worry, we're getting ready to wrap it up here, so...
Damn it!
Sorry. Nice.
Antithesis.
It's one of those things that,
I realize how frustrating the system is.
I look at my spot, and I'm like, damn, 64, I'm probably going to be pretty good. I have failed most of my spot checks.
Yeah.
God damn it, roll 20.
I know, but I like to contribute it to situational. You are frustrated, you're just looking at this guy, you're not necessarily listening to what's going on around you, even though it doesn't necessarily make sense, but that's kind of how I attribute it. So you're just so pissed off,
busy eating a pizza roll.
Yeah, or you're just still staring at Christy's crotch, however you want to look at it.
Oh shit.
No, yeah, you and Christy hear it. I'm sorry, Mr. Plinkett doesn't hear it.
Fuck!
What's going
on? So because Mr. Plinkett's so angry or whatever at Knuckles, he's kind of not focusing on this. But Dane and Christy, you guys hear outside, he's back, and you see this look of it's both concern and confusion, I guess, on his face as he looks up.
That's a lot.
And he sends out 2 of his mukes outside to check it out. And he says, and he looks at you guys and he says, stay here, I'll be right back. And he looks at the other guys and points his bat at them, and he's like, if they move, shoot them. And then he goes outside. Shuts the door behind him. And you guys, we're going to go with the same checks here. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Mr. Plinkett looked towards the nearest guard, and he's like, "Hey, if I scratch my nose, is that gonna something moving?"
Roll. You roll. Roll me a reflect. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I actually clicked over to my character sheet.
No. I'm not gonna. You can scratch your nose, and they're kind of like they have their guns pointed at you. I mean, if you scratch your nose and talk shit to them, they're not gonna move. But clearly, if you try to take a dash for it, you imagine they would probably shoot you. Is the gist that you're getting now? You can try whatever you want, but based off of your rolls for listening. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No.
Based off your listening rolls, you can kind of hear some of the commotion that's going on outside, and you hear a voice saying, like, what the hell's going on here? The voice sounds familiar, almost as if you've recently heard it.
Oh my gosh!
And
it's the back of our car.
And there's some mumbling you don't understand, and then you hear, well, let me see him. And the door reopens, and in comes Knuckles and Dave. Dave looks at you guys, and he's like stroking his chin. He's still kind of sobering up, and he's like, don't I know you guys from somewhere?
Yeah, you're the guy who woke up in the back of our car.
Mr. Plinkett goes, "Yeah, you're the fucking freeloader."
Oh God.
Yeah, these guys are good in my book. He's like, yeah, let him go. And Knuckles looks at him and like with his like kind of shrugs his shoulders, like, what the hell, dude? But he can't really say anything. He's like, well, you heard the man, let him go. And he kind of winks at you guys, and he says, Wait, before you leave. There is the matter of my daughter. She's still lost.
I thought it was your dog.
No, he said daughter.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this looks like a dog.
Kill this man. Kill this man for calling my daughter a dog. No.
You said, have you seen my dog when we were in the car?
He said daughter, but he was drunk and his words were slurred. But I did seriously, promise you, say daughter. He didn't say dog. Maybe it sounded like dog. But, yeah, I'll listen back to the recording to see what it sounded like. But he said daughter.
Me roll that perception in life.
He says, well, I can help you guys out with the support of my military here if you help me find my daughter. He's still drunk, FYI, just so you know.
I look over at the Knuckles guy, even though I really don't. He is the guy in charge?
Yeah, the Knuckles guy is kind of like standing at attention to this guy who's drunk, who was in the back of your car.
Well, this brings up many a question, like why you were in the back of our car.
Yeah. These are excellent questions for next session.
No, I can see that now. I'm just asking all these questions. They're like, no,
then the credits roll.
Answer it later.
No, I can answer them right now if you want, because I'm probably not going to be running the next session.
By next session.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be running the next session, so it's probably best if we answer these questions now.
No, that's the joke. Once again, everyone ignores me.
No, that's not true. But no, we can answer these questions
like
because
that's a thing in all my campaigns.
I'm hoping that somebody takes the reins after this. So at least let me get these questions out of the way. So go ahead and ask, if you don't mind waiting a few more minutes.
Nah, it's 1:13.
Just ask your question, damn it.
Okay.
Please.
So, what exactly were you doing in Chuck Norris Mania?
Oh, looking for my daughter, of course.
Okay. How'd you end up in the back of our car?
Looking for my daughter, of course. He
Okay,
says...
Let me ask a yes or no question. Is every question besides this one, or anyone that's not a yes or no, going to be answered with, looking for my daughter?
Let me be honest with you. I don't remember how I got in your car. I remember drinking from your flask. I happen to be an alcoholic, I'll admit. But I am seriously looking for my daughter. I I tracked her. I happen to be an expert tracker. I was in the military. I was part of the what are the Green Berets or whatever those guys are. No, out of game, I'm saying that. In game, he would know what they're called. But he says Green Berets, and I happen to be an excellent tracker, and I have tracked her to the city. And when I got in there, things kind of got out of control, and I happened to be kind of lost track of things. And next thing I know, I'm in your car, drunk.
Okay.
And he laughs.
Is she a redhead?
Is she a redhead?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you know?
She's dead.
What do you mean she's dead? He kind of has this very somber look on his face now.
Let me explain. The area where you got into our car, we had been captured there, and while we were there, a weird, apparently invisible creature lifted her up into the air, stuck its tentacle into her eye, and turned her into a mutant zombie thing.
He deserves a fucking assault dice.
Oh my gosh. I gotta roll for him.
I'm not wrong, am I?
Give me a second. He says, "Prove it," and he kind of has like this very emotional tone to his voice, as if he's about to cry.
She wears a combat vest, and her favorite weapon is a shotgun.
That could be any redhead.
What if I told you she was
I'm looking back and forth at the
fucking
picture.
hot?
Jared, let's just say I describe the picture, please. I'm
Yes.
not good at detail.
He says, he's like, "No, it can't be. So close. Oh, if I just would have tried harder." And he seems
Mr.
very
Plinkett,
pissed.
Interrupts right as he says that, and he's like, sir, just so you know, I tried to save her. It's because she was fucking hot.
Let's see here. Oh, shit.
Let's make a roll.
That's a critical failure. Well, you don't need to roll, because the odds of you rolling a critical failure are pretty... He goes to swing at you, but he's so drunk he completely misses and falls on his ass. And like three guys literally surround him and pick him up and help him
Well, I
up.
was gonna say, can I catch him before he falls on his ass?
Sure.
Was that a grapple roll?
Not yet. He rolled so terrible, you can just do it. I don't even care.
Okay. I catch him as he starts to fall, and I pick him up. And as I'm picking him up, I go. Well, listen, with all due respect, I really did my best.
Now you're probably
roll
wondering,
me a.
hey, how did you come to this conclusion? Well, you only introduced one other real character.
Yeah, roll me a coax, please. It's the same roll. Diplomacy coax.
Who?
You, Dan, or I'm sorry. What's his face? Plinkett, Mr. Plinkett.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
a coax.
Yeah. To see how sincere you are, or at least how believable you are.
Fuck! I'm screwed.
This might end up being one of those ones where it goes well.
Come on, bitch!
Cheated.
Okay. Oh yeah, he.
Oh god, it's the car all over again.
He, beyond a shadow of a doubt, believes you. He critically failed. He says, "I believe you," and then he kind of is helped up, and he says, "Men, these people have full rights here or access here." It's so late I can't think right now, but he basically gives you guys let's basically make yourself at home kind of spiel, and he says, "Our home is your home," and he says, "It's unfortunate that my daughter cannot be saved, but I sincerely believe you that you tried your best to protect her."
Mr. Plinkett pats him on the back a couple times.
Now, I hate to ruin the moment even more, but it involves the reason we came this way in the first place. It's chasing us.
What's chasing us? Again, he's
the
drunk.
thing that killed your daughter.
Well, then we shall meet it head on.
Yeah. Do you know who Chuck Norris is?
Of course I do. I've seen Walker, Texas Ranger.
We believe Chuck Norris fell against it.
As soon as he's about to respond, because
he's about to
prove me wrong with the roll that he's going to be in disbelief. Before he can even respond, Mr. Plinkett puts a finger to his lips, like
Chuck Norris, what are you doing here?
the finger to his lips, kind of like shh thing. And he puts it to his lips, and he's like, "I know what you're fucking thinking. I thought it was a ludicrous too, but I swear to Jesus Saint Christ, it's actually fucking Chuck Norris, and he sent us on this mission."
Thought that was a dream. He's like, well, it is what it is. But I'll tell you what, no murderer of my daughter's gonna get away with it. He's like, men, prepare for the battle of your life. And he's still, again, drunk.
Oh, also, it's invisible.
Nah, weird. Get your night vision goggles.
I think you mean heat-sensing goggles.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure you
Get
mean
'em.
the invisible
Yeah.
sensing goggles.
Get your binoculars.
Get the things that let us
Yeah.
see heat.
So, he pretty much, just pretty much reinstates the fact that he's super drunk still and not thinking intelligently. And everybody just seems to listen to him. So this guy is either a super badass when he's sober, or he's got connections. But
He's the president.
I don't know. You don't know, and you know, these are things that maybe we'll find out whenever it's my turn. But for now, that's all I have. So.
And when you GM this, you better be the president.
Yeah, you
I'll
can
do my best.
take whatever I've given you and roll with it however you want. But is somebody going to be ready to run this game next session, or do I need to keep writing stuff?
I'll actually probably ask you a couple questions about how you do all this, but I think based on what I made last week and what I can make over the next 2 weeks, I will do my best.
Okay. And just let me know. I'll give you the GM seat, and because I don't want to give you the GM seat unless you're actually going to run, because you'll see everything. But it's okay if you see everything if you're going to be running, because then everything's open. So
I will do my literal absolutely best.
Okay. Well, just let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast here. So
Goodbye, everybody. I love you.
Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.